Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Total Nonstop Impact and Smash This Podcast. We are going to be firing up the Impact Plus here in a second for the live reaction this evening. Welcome, everyone, wherever you're watching from. Whether it be the Twitch or Smash This Podcast on YouTube or T&I on YouTube, wherever you may be watching it, welcome. Logging in. We got 2 minutes to go, or just less than 2 minutes. Let's hope that we have a smooth transition into the show this evening. Minute 40-something. Here we go. Looks good. We got it all fired up. And we've got Bill.
What's up, J-Bone?
Into his house. How you doing?
Good. It's against all odds night, J-Bone.
It is.
It's a big one.
It is. It's not one of the big four of the year, but this certainly does feel like it's that big because there is a lot on the line tonight.
There's a lot. And we know there's a special commentary team for the main event.
I always feel like this is too bright. Like I'm gonna blind someone with all
1 minute countdown.
Whiteness. Just looking at how it looks on another screen. All right, we'll go with that. Oop, no, not that. We'll keep it like that. Man, I took a nap earlier today and I was wiped the hell out, dude.
Wiped the hell out. I like it. All that wrestling, J-Bone.
Oh, dude, last night's. But just so you know, folks, if you're wondering, we will have maybe one or two more people hop in here for the live reaction. Hopefully, get more of the full crew for the review. Trent is not going to be here tonight. He has taken the night off. He was up till 5 in the between 5-6 in the morning, and
just call him Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah. The post AAW Crush and Destroy after party went to the wee hours of the morning.
Crush and Destroy after party. That sounds like every weekend for J-Bo.
Oh, maybe 20 years or maybe 20 some years ago. D-Back Cub, thanks for the sub, man. Always a good supporter. All right, we got the FBI warning.
Oh, they're warning us, J-Bo.
Oh, yeah.
And for anybody watching us right now that is not subscribed to Impact Plus for the Against All Odds.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about it.
Today with Against All Odds is the promo code. 2 months free, J-Bone. You can't beat that.
2 months free?
They're giving it away.
Jeez.
Even for you Dailies Place people, there's going to be a match there. How could you not be buying this?
Oh, jeez. I tell you, though, this talk about Against All Odds, Moose is absolutely the definition of Against All Odds.
Oh, he is. The stack is decked against him.
It's not. I'll say this. I'm not trying to sound like I'm spoiling anything, but it doesn't look good for him tonight.
No. You just look at it. Okay, you're in Daly's place. The commentary team is Shivani,
Tony Schiavone,
who you know how we feel about Schiavone around here.
Oh, that's Schiavone.
Don Callis, who has a vested interest in this, and the coach Scott D'Amore.
Well, at least both Impact EVPs are going to be there.
Oh yeah. Now, I don't know if anyone else watched Invicta last night, but there was a commercial for Impact this Thursday that some people might think it's a spoiler.
Yeah, it didn't get spread around a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people. The cross isn't there yet between the Invicta and the Impact. There is some, and for those people, they're like, it's not a. There's nothing technically given away, but you know a storyline.
Yeah.
That could maybe impact things.
Yeah. Pardon the pun.
We're all about the puns here.
All right, so who's on commentary now? Sounds like Josh Matthews.
Josh. Oh, I gotta figure the best way I'm gonna watch all this. And we're starting out with tag. They did say this earlier today on Twitter.
Oh, they did. Yeah. See,
so
I haven't seen
if Tommy makes it to the ring.
Oh, this should be interesting. Yeah, we're starting out with the Good Brothers with a prayer to the big man upstairs. Praying to the wrestling gods above, showing off the merch. My God.
It's all about the merch. Now I got well, this was before there was merch. The original hat there.
Nice.
The Beerski.
I'll be cracking one
That's
of those.
That's right off the head of the good
later.
Doc.
I got a long night ahead of me. I gotta chill on the
Yeah, you gotta pace
Beerski
yourself, J-Bo.
I do.
3 hours.
That hat right there might be the one that's all autographed up and on eBay.
You know what? It could be. They put a lot of stuff up on eBay.
And that earring that he just showed off,
the dangly. Oh, that's on pay-per-view dangly?
That's yeah.
Oh, we might have to get those danglies, J-Bone.
They're starting at $50.
It's an expensive dangly.
And it is autographed and it is ring worn, but it's like
that I get. Like, come on, it's a dangly, J-Bone. Who else could say they got a dangly?
I gotta start out a little more conservative on my danglies. Oh my God, is he growing his hair out?
Oh yeah, like he had it up last time. All right, looks like he's gonna make it to the ring.
We're getting Tommy.
And what's everyone's feelings on that in the chat? I know it was scandalous when he got put into the match. Well, when he put himself into the match this past Thursday. And it is a Saturday night here, J-Bo.
It is. Let me turn my volume up a little. Oh, I tell you what, I would like that ring-worn bandana, that bone dana right there. That's
the one he has covering the face?
Right there. That is sweet. That is nice. I agree. It's got the special patch on there. That is slick.
As Terrence Sullivan saying, we're starting out with a meat-slapping match. J-Bro, bring me fresh meat.
A meat-slapping match? That's hilarious.
I did stop at the farmer's market for some pizza. The sausage.
Oh, nice.
Sausage.
How is that?
Oh, it's the best. The best. Do a little quick pizza review.
That does look pretty good. Is that thin crust?
There you go. Got the undercarriage there. Pretty thin. No, I wouldn't call it thin, but it's thinner.
That looks like hand tossed.
Oh, yeah. At the farmer's market, you're hand tossing.
Yeah. What do they charge for a slice now?
Ooh, I'd have to look. I think they're probably just probably close to $2, I'm guessing, a slice.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
And hey, let us know what you're having here for Against All Odds night. I'm seeing some Chinese for Justin.
Oh, nice. Back rake.
Now, for all those people that like to complain about this stuff, Against All Odds as a ring skirt. They put a lot into this one. They even made a ring skirt for Against All Odds.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, we got another member heading in.
There we go. Truck, what is up, brother?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, yourself?
Oh, and he's wearing that shirt that he advertised on Thursday.
Nice. Now, what shirt is that again?
This is one of Sue Young's off her Pro Wrestling T-shirt. I think it's one of the best designs she's got.
Oh, that is unique.
Yeah, I've had people stop me on the street and ask me about this shirt here in Moose Jaw, and they have, they don't know who.
That is a cool shirt. She has a lot of cool shirts.
She does.
I've got some different Sue and Susie shirts. Oh, he's using a broom. Oh, the bell. That's a classic Tommy move right there. The ring bell in the crotch.
A bell to the jewels.
So, just for other people, what they're eating, Paul's talking about pizza prices. CM Chris had his milk and cookies. Don't confuse CM Chris with Santa. He's got milk and cookies. Bell's boy have some shish kebabs. I like that.
Ooh, different.
Justin with the Chinese. Definitely throw in when you got there. Truck, what have you had dinner yet, or do you have something for the
I have
chef?
something. That was partially what I was getting set up. I had to get my pizza.
Oh, it's a pizza. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah. Let's get a closer view of that. I only saw the edges.
You want the close up?
There we go. There we go.
Ooh,
so what do we got there? Is that like a supreme, or is it just veggies?
There's a vegetarian, and then there's a 3 cheese with pineapple and jalapenos.
Oh, okay. Pineapple. Oh, that's the pineapple I was seeing. Right.
So the app wasn't working for me, so I'm watching it another way.
Really?
And I see that we're starting with the tag.
The last minute, just checking.
A nefarious way.
Anyway, there's options.
There's options. Because I will admit, after the last couple ones where there hadn't been issues lately, but when there were, the whole key was jumping in the stream early. So I jumped in about 20 minutes early and let it just play.
Get the countdown. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you jump in that last minute, that's when they had issues.
Where's Sammy and Tommy going? Oh, are they getting
Paul
more
Nelson
toys?
eating hot dogs. I like some good encased beef. So that's a hot dog's never a bad thing.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh, trash can.
So I see I'm already 0 for 1 on my predictions because I didn't think Tommy was going to make it to this match.
Honestly, I did not think he'd make it either. So I'll be there with you on that. Just the way it was presented, that he kind of forced his hand and Scott acknowledged that he forced himself into the match.
Yeah.
And there's a history of people getting knocked out before matches.
Yes.
I thought that was an opportunity, but...
Oh, my God. Sammy just took the sign and went across the inside of the mouth of Doc Gallows.
Oh, that ain't right.
Oh, they are just ruthless.
Bellboy, very opinionated on the pineapple on pizza. But Justin is a fan of the pineapple on pizza.
Bellboy is wrong and Justin is right.
What is your impression? Because Paul is from Hawaii, where I think that originated the ham and pineapple, at least combination.
I love pineapple on pizza. It really is a unique flavor. I like if it's with the Canadian bacon or I mean your pineapple jalapeno sounds great too.
Although Canadian bacon makes ham sound fancier, I will agree with that.
Looks like our brother Mark is having issues.
Well, here's the question. Truck, do you call ham? Do you have ham up there? Or what do you call? Do you call Canadian bacon ham up there? We call Canadian bacon. Well, what is the whole Canadian bacon thing? Can you explain this?
Bacon. Canadian bacon is a type of cut. It's not just ham in and of itself. It's like thick cut bacon. Yeah.
So it's a thick cut bacon up there. So that's what you call it, just like a thick cut bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So you're learning things. We're learning world things here. You can become worldly by watching this podcast.
This is
which is a dual podcast. It's what we call the simulcast tonight.
The simulcast.
Tell everybody about it.
We are on Smash This Podcast on YouTube and on Twitch and on TNI's YouTube.
There you go.
All over the place. All over the place.
Yes, and I know definitely spread it around. I know there's a post on Reddit promoting it, so definitely give that an upvote, comment on it. I guess I hadn't been on Reddit in a while. They thought my password was compromised, so I had to get a new password set.
Oh, jeez. The only difference is for the review. The review is going to be on the TNI Twitch as opposed to the Smash This Podcast Twitch.
Take it, reverse it, and that's what's going to be happening later tonight.
There you go.
That's my Gene Wilder.
But both YouTubes are still active. Oh, Sammy's just YouTube. Insane. Oh, looks like the Good Brothers are. Oh boy! You shut your mouth, Josh Matthews. That's not good.
I think our buddy Mark is having issues too. I think it's the whole thing. If you jump in at the last second, Truck, was that you? Did you jump in the last couple minutes?
Yeah, because the pizza guy was just showing up.
See,
so
that's
have enough time.
They can't handle that influx that comes right at that hour mark. So it probably will resolve itself shortly. If anybody else is having that issue, let us know. Hopefully you're all watching. If anybody's not watching it, we do know we love the international crowd. The international crowd can get this at the same time, right? Like you're watching it on, like you should be able to watch it like that. There's no restrictions on the app. It's live everywhere.
I believe so.
If anybody's not watching it, let us know if you're not. I gave you the code, against all odds, promo code, free, 2 months. So that's 2 special. Well, I don't know if there's a special next month. There might not be, but there might.
I think it's a special or a pay-per-view. They don't do both in the same month.
Okay.
I think.
So that you see, it's all take. Well, back when there were
Kevin
live
would know
events,
better if he's
they
here.
used to do the Impact Plus show like a night or two before as a lead-in. So I don't think that's happening because it's not advertised, but would it shock me? No. Let's just say my Friday night before the pay-per-view was free.
So no Matt Stryker, eh? He's still gone.
No,
I expected he was going to be back for this.
Block that he was not at.
Oh, okay.
So you know me though, it's the GOAT, and I'm a fan of the GOAT, so I'll take the
GOAT.
Well, the GOAT and his partner, D'Lo. Might have to grab D'Lo for a guest appearance.
That would be good.
I'm still here.
You gotta show off that bobblehead.
I'm not that far.
That's funny. Most people would attack the guy doing the pin, but Sammy goes after the ref.
I got a question for you, J-Bone.
It's no DQ.
Yeah. Are you down? Are you down with the Brown?
I'm down.
Yeah, you're down. You're down with the Brown.
With the T.
Brown.
That is crazy.
Josh Matthews is the GOAT, J-Bone. You admit it. Come on.
I like how you have him looking at Jay. He's talking right to you, Jay.
Truck, you too.
Truck is like, what have I gotten myself into that? Oh, they got the tables going here. Oh, it's not looking good for Tommy.
Did either of you watch? Jay, I know you did. You watched AEW last night, eh?
Yeah.
They don't do tables. They do doors. Have you noticed that?
Oh, do they?
I've seen the doors at several
Well, that's
shows.
very much like the indie scene right now, like a GCW. Yeah. They're all that's what they do is doors.
They do doors.
It's a lot easier and cheaper.
Okay. You know what?
For AEW, a big time promotion in their own mind. For not using real tables. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I kind of like the door because it explodes and
it does.
Shards and dust everywhere.
Yeah, and it's much thicker than a table. So in a sense, it looks like
it's thicker, but it's not really. There's nothing to it though. I think Oreo could break a door, J-Bone.
Well, she has. Oh my God. He's twitching. No, Spencer, no, don't do it. Oh, Callahan saves him.
You guys are ahead of me.
And that could be, once again, I'm guessing J-Bone, when did you put on the stream?
It was like a minute and a half to go.
Oh, okay. So you put it on pretty late.
Yeah.
I'm going to try mine again. See if it's going to work now.
Yeah, give it a try now. Now, my beard says he had issues at first, but it came on.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a minute, but it looks like Mark is really having issues tonight. I don't know how he watches it, though.
Well,
he
I
watches
don't
it
think there's an
through,
option. I think the Fight TV option's gone.
That's
That ended
gone
a couple months
now,
ago.
I think.
No, it's on
Or
Fight.
maybe- yeah, you could still buy it on Fight, actually. This
Well, you
one
can buy the
could.
pay-per-views. You can get these, but as separate or as Impact Plus.
I know you could pay for it.
I think
'cause
you
saw
get
it
one
last
off.
night
No,
when I was
it's
Fight
just
watching
all.
AEW.
It's just all separate. Like I think it's
Yeah.
like a $10 $10 on Fight.
So
is
Good
what-
Brothers take the L here.
Wow.
The draw.
Oh, I see the Taxman's having issues. That ain't good. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a cool Sammy one.
That's one's. I think that's off his Pro Wrestling Tees store, but he has so many stores and they all have different merch. So I could have got it anywhere.
Yeah, he's got his own.
I
That's a
agree.
little
No
more.
respect for the 2012 G1 finalist Carl Anderson taking the pick. Well, if they wanted the internet wrestling community to explode, it would have Dreamer that got the pin.
Oh, jeez.
But now, obviously, honestly, this had to be how it goes because he's already in the main event for Slammiversary.
You gotta.
If he lost this match, that would be horrible booking.
Yeah.
Because this is now your bookend. Sammy wins the opener, and the winner of the main event tonight in Jacksonville is going to be headlining with him.
I think Sammy's winning Slammiversary. It doesn't matter who else wins tonight. I think.
Well, that would
this is a good start to the month, I would say.
Yeah.
it would make sense, especially if once again Moose is not going to be given the time. It feels like an old adage, but who knows? Maybe Moose reveals he signed with Tony Khan by the end of the pay-per-view.
I really don't know what's going to happen tonight. I could pick a winner, but it would just be a guess.
Oh, it's almost like the Mega Powers shaking their hands there.
The Mega Powers.
Is the watch along on the TNI Twitch right now?
No, it's just on Smash, Twitch, and
Okay.
YouTube for both.
Okay.
The
yeah.
review is going to be on
The
Twitch.
reviews.
Look at that likeness. It looks just like Diva. Now I
Yeah,
just need
the
my goat
review
shirt
will
and
be
I
on the
got
TNI
the
Twitch.
duo.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I had a feel. I knew. I was hoping I was going to be wrong, but I had a feeling there'd be some issues with the app tonight, and there is. You get Kenny Omega headlining a one-on-one match pay-per-view. You're going to have a big bet. I'm sure they're getting a ton of views tonight, but that's where the issues happen.
I'd like to think they would, but I never hear any numbers for that. So I'll tell you what. I mean, I've seen a million Kenny Omega entrances at Daly's place. That's not a knock on him. It's just I've seen a lot of them. I cannot wait to see
A lot
Moose.
of promotion for Daly's place. His entrance.
Oh, his entrance is going to be off the
It'll be
chain.
interesting to see if they give him his normal entrance, like go all black, spotlight. Do they do all that? If they do like we're going to give him an inferior thing because we're AEW and we're going to shit on Impact, then you can just see what's going to happen to the Impact fandom. Because it wouldn't shock me if they did that, J-Bone. If they didn't give him his worthy entrance.
What's that, Bill?
All right. There we go.
I was reading something.
I've got the app working now. It's Joe Doring in his magnificent coat.
But yeah,
That is
did J-Bone just
authentic.
say? What did he just say?
Which one's Jay?
Yeah, exactly. That is authentic Wookiee, from what I hear.
And Chewbacca gave it to him. He didn't even have to skid him for it. He just took it.
Chewbacca got the Manscaped deal.
That's right. Kojima, he's making bread.
All right, who's got who here? I figure Kojima's winning this.
Oh, I picked Joe Doring.
Big Joe.
I went for the home
This
field.
is interesting. I because he's a champion, I gotta go Big Joe Doring. Although I could see this one's tough. I'll tell you what, this is early in the card. I thought they might hold this off. I thought this might be the in Skyway main event, honestly.
Well, we do have a knockouts title, so that's probably going to be our...
Yeah, you know what? That's probably the Skyway main event.
Yeah.
And there are 3 knockout matches. It's going to be a heavy knockout card at Skyway.
Yeah.
Although, good questions in the chat. We have Joe Doring, Nips, as he's affectionately known by Slowpoke. He's not here right now. Slowpoke, if you miss Joe Doring's match, I'll be shocked.
Oh, my God. Slowpoke, where are you?
Paging Slowpoke. Now, I did see some other good food options. I saw El Punk Trace heating up leftover pulled pork covered with Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce.
Oh,
Pretty
not
good
bad.
din right there.
Not bad. Love me some pulled pork. So,
J-bone and pulling pork. That's all I ever hear.
10 years in the making, folks. Oh, Doring challenging him. Kojima trying to break down the giant of a man. Whoa, he's down already.
He down. He fell like a bread that's not baking correctly.
He collapsed. That's what that's called, Bill. He collapsed.
Collapsed. He collapsed.
I like the little peck taunt that he did too after he got the knockdown. That's good. Put some emphasis on it.
He collapsed like a souffle. Ooh.
J-Bo talking souffles. He's going above our crowd right now. Well done,
Hey, I'm not a souffle guy. I just figured I'd throw some $5 words in there for the audience. There go my brain cells for the night. Second match.
Okay, Boomer.
First soundbite of the night. Then it's on the reaction show.
Oh, well.
Exciting. I'm glad
Hey, on the
I was here
reaction
for
show, I got all the bells and whistles here.
Yeah, I figured for the studio we'll go the TNI studio just in case anybody's feeling feisty. I don't have too much.
I think one time when I was here, you didn't have it. And I was like, J-Bo, you're killing me.
Where is it? Well, at least Kojima's got someone in his corner.
Mm-hmm. Eddie. He's the confidant. He's a consigliere of Impact and all Japanese wrestlers. Yeah, that's the thing. We do not know yet. What is J-Bone having for dinner tonight?
Oh, I just had some leftover chicken from last night. Potatoes and veggies.
So some
I
baked chicken.
assume that Jay just lives on his
special?
lollipops. He doesn't actually eat food. He's constantly cycling the lollipops.
Yeah, we got that massive bag from earlier in the year is dwindling quickly. It's going to be time to. I think there's about 10 left in the bucket. So yeah, so anybody you want to cheer some bits, gift some subs. It's a great time now because
and we are talking with YouTube about having their features that do that as well. Correct, J-Bone?
What's that?
But not tonight. That the YouTube where you can give tips and stuff like that.
That's in the process. We're in the process of doing that.
You got to trust the process.
The behind the scenes is a little wonky as far as the YouTube because, let's just say that YouTube's holding on to TNI's money right now, and they're just letting it collect interest for themselves right now. It's yeah.
You better watch what you say about that there.
I don't pull any. I don't pull. Ever since they demonetized me a few years ago, I don't pull any punches. The business behind YouTube absolutely sucks.
T. Hughes, good question. Do we get an end of credits feature tonight? I would think that'd be a good idea, honestly. I think it would be a good idea. Another good question.
A little surprise would be good.
If a door, Bellsboy, if a dooring fell in the woods, would it make a sound?
That's a trick question because he doesn't fall over.
If he wants to make a sound, he'll make a sound. If he doesn't, he just doesn't.
That's true.
If Doring fell in the woods, there would be no more woods. That's the answer. So yeah, it would make a hell of a noise.
They got hell of a noise.
Well, there was woods over here, but now there's just Doring and a bunch of toothpicks.
Doring is getting tossed around. We haven't seen this before.
That is a first, I think.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness. Elbow. That was a big elbow.
That was beautiful. 2 count.
Yeah, sadly, I am seeing a bunch of comments where people, now they're not in the chat, but through the Discord, which definitely hop on the TNI Discord and let us know what's going on. But I know a lot of people are struggling right now in the Discord with the stream.
Oh, boy.
With the app? Sorry?
With the app, it sounds like, yeah. Like people are going on Fight and buying it, even though they have the app.
Huh. I figure paying for it once is good enough. I don't feel bad about using other means.
Well, exactly. I'm in agreement with you. Now,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
That because I don't think you were on when I first said it, but they have the Against All Odds ring skirt. So which they haven't done for Impact Plus specials that often. But I know there's a contingent of fandom out there that complains about that. Like why
they don't have them?
Yeah, that they like. Why aren't you putting more into stuff like that? But they are, so they're kind of listening to the people, I think.
There you go.
And do you like that or don't you? Or does it not even matter to you?
I don't know. I like the branding for the big pay-per-views.
Which they do. They do it for the big pay-per-views, but I think people want it for everything. Yeah. I'm sure now it'll just be like, put some covers on the guardrails.
Oh, yeah, he just took out Rhino. That was amazing. Brandon Tull, come on, do your job.
Yeah, he loses control all the time.
Yeah, Bill, people who don't pay for anything want to have everything. So, yeah, I'm sure they'd love the ring skirts and the guardrail barriers and all that stuff. But, I mean, there's no fans here. There's no gate. There's no merch sales at the venue. That's a huge take that they don't have anymore. Yeah. So if they're looking for ways to save money, I'm not going to hold it against them.
Well,
it's this that I care about.
An interesting question. Will they have merch at Slammiversary in the studio for that limited group of fans? I guess no.
They'll probably have it. Oh, I would think they would.
It's a limited group. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they're
you do get a shirt as part of the ticket package. So would people be jumping on anything other than the shirt from the show?
It depends. I would think they would at least have a table or two out there with something somewhere behind the scenes.
Well, I mean, they're going to have the pay-per-view shirts, like the Slam shirts. They got to sell those somehow.
Well, they're given. There's part of the ticket package.
Oh, are they? Oh,
now, okay. I could see them going, J-Bone, you're just saying the tables like high-end stuff. Because remember, you're talking Against All Odds. You have some high rollers at this show. So you might be trying to sell that ring skirt from Against All Odds. Like maybe you're going with like more of the eBay type items than just T-shirts.
The after party, baby.
After party.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he countered.
Well, and then T Hughes here. Good point here.
Oh,
they should put covers on the guardrails, put ads on them. They could do that. They could put ads on the ring canvas like they do in Mexico and Canada.
KG just kicked out. Nobody's kicked out of that yet.
That's a first.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Your driver. Oh no, power bomb. Power bomb. Spinning.
Oh. Oh, you don't get up from that.
You're too dizzy to kick out. It's not possible. Well, there you go. I'm 0 for 2 so far tonight. So
I am too.
So whatever my guess
Joe
is,
Doring
guess
won.
the opposite, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, but you say you took Joe Doring.
Yeah.
You said you're 0 for 2, though.
I mean, I'm 2-0. Excuse me.
You're 2-0. Okay, yeah.
Just flip flop them. My bad.
He's getting into it too early, J-Bud.
Hey, I told you that nap did me no good earlier. I am still like I need a pot of coffee or something. My God, I'm struggling. I got no energy.
Hey, Impact Wrestling, it's great to be here tonight.
I love that stupid clip.
That's a couple coffees in J-Bud.
Cup of coffee in the Impact Zone, yeah. All right, what do we got here? Let's pop a mystery pop here.
Oh, mystery pop.
Big win.
And it
That's
was legit. There wasn't shenanigans, really. There was some outside when they were both going outside.
Yeah.
That was pretty clean.
Well, thanks to Brandon Toll, Good job, Brandon.
I don't expect Brandon Toll to keep control. Come on.
No control with Brandon Toll. Looks like we got bubblegum.
Missed the victory.
Have you guys ever noticed that on the YouTube, you always have one person who comes through and dislikes your videos? It's only ever one. Have you noticed that? So
you feel it's probably the same one.
It's got to be. It's got to be. And he's
get in
coming
there
here specifically to downvote you.
And who knows? So just like on the wrestling circuit, it could be a fellow cast. You don't know.
I don't think the scumbag would downvote his own show.
I know. It is possible, though. He's a heel.
It is true.
Ooh, Decay.
Oh, Decay.
Ooh.
Is that a lead-in, or are we going right to their tag match?
No.
No number one contenders we going?
Oh, we going. Here we go.
Okay,
X Division.
Here we go.
Number one contender.
Joe Doring or W. Morrissey, if there was a match. I love Big Joe, but I've already said it on the show. I think W. Morrissey's in a world title picture sooner rather than later. So I'd have to go with that big W. Morrissey. He's being booked to the moon.
Well, first of all, they would have to reinforce the ring.
Got some big boys there. He is proudly still showing that cup. Now that Rhino doesn't have it anymore, that's the main cup. With his micro brawler inside, I believe.
Gotta pop the micro brawler. Just want to send a little pop out here for the AAW crew. Team Impact was successful last night. That consisted of Rohit Raju, a.k.a. Hakeem Zayn, Madman Fulton, and...
So 2 out of the 5 competitors in the match tonight.
Yeah, so they got a busy weekend.
Ace not accompanied by Madman? Interesting?
Yeah, very interesting.
Because he's been accompanying him to every match, I believe.
Yeah. I've got Bay in this one.
And now that would kind of cement Bay back. Because he's kind of been hovering since he's been back.
Yeah, that was my thought as well.
Who did I pick?
I know Paul's asking, do we see any new faces tonight?
I picked
obviously the Slammiversary builds the big face build, but I could maybe see Steve Macklin tonight. Because we've been getting the 2 vignettes. Could debut him here. Or another tease, and then he debuts on Thursday.
Rohit looking fresh after last night's win. Wink,
so
wink.
Critical Sting, not a bad idea. It's a super cell of that ultimate, whatever they want to call Canadian Destroyer. That's exactly what they didn't mention it, unless I didn't hear it. But that could be just a cell. Petey. Everyone stand.
Oh, that's right. Did Madman get taken out? I forget.
Well, yeah, remember he got the Super Destroyer.
Canadian Destroyer. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so they're selling that.
Bell's Boy pointing out Rohit with no Shearer either.
Yeah, now what happened to Shearer?
Since Jake destroyed him a couple weeks ago.
Oh. Dude, Team Canada looking like as good as 10 years ago. My God. It's crazy.
Trey Miguel. Tag partners this past Thursday. No more. Oh, Paul's on vacation. Good for you, Paul.
Oh, and I don't know if you guys heard. I happened to see an article within the last 24 hours. Apparently, and if you look at the roster, it just affirms it even more. Daivari is no longer with Impact Wrestling.
Did they when you say he's no longer, was there an announcement made, or are you just saying he was on there and he's not on the roster anymore?
There was an announcement made that he went back to WWE as a producer.
Oh, he went back to WWE?
Yeah.
Because wasn't he also at NWA last weekend?
He's been all over the place.
The weekend before that, he's been working everywhere.
He's been all over the place. He's been in MLW. I don't know about NWA, but
I thought I saw a group picture with him in NWA, but
he might have been producing there too. Who knows?
If he was, I didn't know about it.
Well, he probably falls in that category of all those furloughs. So maybe they're starting to, now that they're going to go back on the road and all soon, they're bringing some of those people back.
Yeah. Yeah. Which
I know there's all kind of rumors of some of the hopeful Impact sightings for Slammiversary have been maybe appearing down there recently. I believe a certain submission machine was spotted going into the Performance Center last week.
I hope that's wrong.
I assume just to pick up some knickknacks. Or maybe sign some paperwork.
Look at it this way. Heath was on Raw the week before he debuted last year. He's got a 90-day thing. You can still show up on TV in your 90-day no compete. I mean, that's exactly what happened to Heath. And it actually helped Heath, I think. Oddly enough.
Anybody that was having issues, let us know if you're back on the app now. Because I did just notice, for some reason, it just highlighted to me on ImpactWrestling.com. There is like a chat window with a live agent
up for me too. I don't know what it is.
Maybe they're trying to contact people or.
So who did you guys pick for this one?
I've got Chris Bay.
He's got Chris Bay.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Chris Bay. Makes a lot of sense. Ace doesn't need it. There is a PD push, it feels like. You put Trey back in there again. He's got momentum. Just to mix it up, I'll go with Trey. But I think it's between Trey and Chris Bay.
There you go. And Trey rhymes with Bay. Oh, sorry.
That's right. Well, you know, we don't have Trent anymore. We have Trey on the podcast. I'm just kidding. That was just a typo by David Penzer. It was a fun one because we still don't know I know Trent says he was at a party till 5:30 in the morning. I think Trent may have been up all night going into that last podcast. We're not sure if he's straight edge, so we don't think he was drunk. But he was calling truck there. We don't know what's going on.
He gave me a phone call, asked me a bunch of questions I didn't have answers for, and then got upset because of it.
Oh, huge move from Trey there. Oh, he just kicked the arm out from underneath Ace Austin. That never happens.
There you go.
Dude, Trey's on
now
fire.
That's a nice move by Trey. I'm feeling better about my pick.
Well, because apparently, according to Iceman, Ace Austin's on his way to Hollywood.
Well, remember, that's the thing, because they said he could be distracted, Ace Austin.
Always going for a submission.
Actually, a very logical answer. That sounds right from Bell's Boy.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, double shooters.
Oh, this is insane.
Taking a page out of TGP's book.
Look at Rohit. Like, I'm just going to kick all you guys.
That Rohit.
He's an equal opportunity ass kicker. I love it.
Oh.
Cannonball. Make that a double. Ooh, swing and a miss.
Oh, Paul points out I missed this comment from Critical Sting because Bell's Boy with a very good answer for Joe was there for the video game because it seems like the former Rosita was also there for the video game. So that makes sense. But then Critical Sting, line of the night, he was just there to pick up his trash bag in person. Oh. Just because it's early in the night, we'll give him one of these for right now. The original. The original
so
was
loud.
too loud for
The original. I like it.
You're just too loud. Too darn loud.
It's too loud. I'll lose my hearing.
That's funny. Just want to thank everyone for being here, wherever you're watching.
Let everybody know. Oh, you know what? I should put this on the socials. Or the truck already put it there. I'll just retweet it. I see us. Let's see what's out here. Here, I'll hop in. Old Uncle Mark's freaking out in the Discord right now.
Let's take a look at that.
Oh, Impact just announced this. Oh, they have a statement out. We are currently looking to address the issues with people being unable to access the site. We apologize for the inconvenience caused. Not good. Not a good night. I said, J-Bone, how many times did I say it over the past couple of weeks? It was the one thing you couldn't have happen tonight.
Well, especially going into the summer where you got so much good stuff happening to the company. You gotta up your shit.
Well, that's the thing, because when you announced Kenny Omega in a 1v1 title match, you were going to have your biggest Impact Plus show, like user-wise, bandwidth-wise. And if you're not prepared, if it's a bandwidth issue, which obviously it is, you don't have to be a tech wizard to know it's a bandwidth issue. You got to be prepared for it. Who's ever running that, I'm sorry, bud. We're treating you like the Winker. You got to go. Or they got to get it. Whoever the company is handling this, you got Like, that's your one job, man. You got to be better.
Oh.
Like, we know when there's, like, huge demand, like when, like, Disney Plus came out and stuff like that, there's still issues.
Yeah.
And that's, you can't have that happen. If you want to really have this as your thing, plus the app here.
There you go. Come on.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh my God!
Kick out, kick out, kick out. Come on, kick out. There you go.
Who'd you pick?
Give him my energy.
J-Bo.
That helps him.
That was crazy.
Who's your pick there, J-Bone?
I got Bay.
So 2 bays we got in here.
2 bays in the
your
tray.
picks in the chat. I see Trey Miguel.
Man, you just can't go wrong, man. It's always fun watching these. So much
You know
action.
what? I see Derek K asking if Moose doesn't win. Guess what Dave fake ratings forever. Unless I'm crazy, I believe he didn't even give a review or a score to the Iron Man match between Josh and TJ Pitt. That guy. Well, I haven't taken that guy seriously ever. Look at him in the 80s. You can't take that guy seriously.
To not even, though, acknowledge that match happened and that it was as good as it was.
Like, unless Kenny Omega's in it or involved with it, he ignores Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We don't need him.
No. I'll tell you what.
AEW needs them, but that's them.
Josh Alexander had one of the best matches of the night last night. It was incredible. He went to a 20-minute draw with, Matt Fitchett, I want to say.
Okay. Yes. And speaking of Josh Alexander and TJP in that match, as announced first on Total Nonstop Impact by David Penzer, tag your local independent.
Super Destroyer.
Super Destroyer. Oh, my God.
For Petey?
Oh.
Trey in with the save.
Oh, no. But definitely tag them and let them know that you can book that match through David Penzer. It can be an Iron Man. It can be 2 out of 3 falls. It can be anything. The X Division title can be on the line. Get TJP and Josh Alexander at your promotion today. Or do it Sunday.
Oh, he's not dead.
He's sneaky. Oh, there he is. We knew there was going to be a part for him. No rules in a 5-man.
Trey goes, oh, shit. He came from the depths of hell.
I like how Daniel Spencer just left.
Hey, smart ref.
So this, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about establishing Coleman.
God.
He's just showing X Division. I'll take you all out. Well, this is his revenge for that Super Destroyer.
Oh, he's hanging on.
Oh. They got to chop him down.
Are they going to Super Destroyer him again?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Oh, are they all going up? Oh! The strength!
Fulton getting his back.
He just took 4 of them and slammed them.
And he's going to throw?
Unbelievable.
Count. No contest.
What?
What? No, that's not the rules.
What?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, Daniel Spencer. Oh, Daniel Spencer. I'm your biggest advocate.
Penzer made lose his life here. Oh, he's going after Spencer.
My interpretation of a multi-man match like that is there are no rules in a multi-man match like that, which you don't see exposed a lot of the time, to be fair.
No.
But that's not really how it goes. Now, he didn't say it was a DQ, so technically he's not wrong. He's saying it's a no contest, though. He's throwing it out because of the interference. And you're right. Critical State, we're selling it was no DQ. That's why I didn't say DQ. He said no contest. But now we're getting into semantics.
Oh,
now, is this any new? Is this new?
Yeah, we'll take a look at this. I did look at the ones that we did during the watch along for Thursday, and I took a bunch of screenshots.
The purple circle?
I'll tell you what it is in a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the same one. So there's if I remember correctly, there's Bullet Club is in there. Forgotten, as in the Forgotten Sons. What people were seeing in the purple circles is on one side of the screen, it's a frame, so it happens so fast you can barely see it. You see the two separate eyes over all the purple background. So that's for the
Iconics one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought it was because their background was purple as well. So I thought it had probably something to do with that Iconics. Big W Morrissey.
Oh, Morrissey versus Swan.
Now, are they not showing the Morrissey? Did they drop the dub?
No, it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
They go W and then Morrissey. Okay, all right.
So Bell's Boy saying, I'll bet they do this again on Thursday. And Zach saying that's a setup for Ultimate X. It's a setup for something. You know, because Josh doesn't have a challenger now.
Well, remember when Josh, he cut that promo backstage and he kept saying King of the Mountain?
Right.
Maybe not Ultimate X, but King of the Mountain.
Yeah.
We know they made the cage for no place like Obe.
Well, and they're going to have fans, so there you go.
Unless I bring it home, if they have it in Nashville and I bring it back home with me.
All right, I'll be right
Put it on the roof. All right, who do you guys got in the chat? We going, I think my pick. I'm putting the strap on him. The strap is in the rocket ship strap to W. Morrissey. But we have the former world champ here. The man that only lost to Kenny by God Omega. Who wins this match? Truck, who is your pick?
I'm not making predictions anymore because I'm 0-3. I'm just giving up. I obviously have no clue what's going on.
It's not the TNI curse. The truck curse.
And I don't want to curse either one of these guys. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Well, I will say W. Morrissey. And I'm a huge Rich Swann fan. I think that's the guy that gets me dancing the most.
It's a fun track.
And he has a new T-shirt, an all-night-long T-shirt. Shop Impact.
He does. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Actually, speaking of, let's throw let's get a few bites going here. After this match, you will not.
They laughed, and they laughed, and they laughed, and they laughed.
Well, we know what Rich Swann thinks about him.
That son of a bitch.
See, what other reaction show gives you stuff like that? That's the good stuff.
I wouldn't know because I don't watch any other reaction shows.
There you go. Are there
just
other
here
ones?
for you.
I don't think they exist.
I don't know. Probably. I hope so.
But if they're not watching here, they're probably
This is the good stuff.
That's what Mark is doing, trying to calm down after his ability to watch the show.
Well, we do know they put out and it wasn't that long ago, so obviously there were still issues not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
18 minutes ago, so like 20 minutes ago, there were definitely still issues.
Remember at the beginning of the year, they were just giving the the specials away for free via social media. Like they give you a direct link to them outside of the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and good job there, Chuck. I see you had posted about it.
Paul Nelson asking, how long does Big Cass stay with Impact? I don't know. Do we know if he's signed or not? I don't think
I believe he is, but I do not know. I don't know if they officially made an announcement.
With the amount of time they're giving him, I would guess he's going to be around for at least a year. But yeah, who knows? I hope he sticks around. He's really grabbed my attention. I didn't know anything about him beforehand. I'd never seen his work, but he's obviously very talented.
Like I know I've said, I think they're going to give him a huge push. I think he's worthy of it. I think looks like the star. But I think because of that, there will be people interested in him. I'm hoping he sticks around for a while. But that guy looks like a star in professional wrestling.
Yes. Yeah, I think so too.
So
yeah, that interview he had with Gia was great.
Yeah, like I would pull the trigger on him sooner rather than later because of that. Okay, let me move back to my account.
And Jay's got a Su Yung shirt tonight too.
Oh yeah,
maybe we're gonna see her.
I think that's a possibility. Like, am I crazy? Did they have a segment where they were referencing the James Mitchell previous thing where there was like a backstage thing and you could hear James Mitchell like doing that whole thing where he brought her back? Like, I think I have to look back at it. Maybe we'll look into some of these videos. I think there was like a backstage short 30-second thing, but you could hear James Mitchell from that previous segment.
I didn't see that. One thing they did have was that segment with Kimberly and Susan, and Susan was just completely unraveling.
Oh, look at him. He's getting the Bone Dana on. He's getting serious.
Yeah. Well,
that's like Kurt Angle dropping the straps.
All of the Bone Danas were in the laundry. So
it's a freshly laundered Bone Dana.
Yes.
It smells lemony fresh.
Not lemony fresh, no. It smells like lavender, actually.
Lavender's big in the cleaning game. So it's either lemon or lavender normally.
Lovely lavender. All right, so who's your picks here?
I'm going W. Morrissey. I think Truck feels like he's giving the Truck curse to every match. So I think he's going to resist.
I'm not making any predictions. I'm 0 for 3 so far, Jay. I'm out. I don't want to jinx anybody. I don't want to put my thumb on the scale because apparently I'm doing that tonight.
Paul, can you? Was this the question, Paul, or was it another one for the Bone Man? Do we get a TV championship? I don't know. See, I know a lot of people are big in this. We needed another title. I'm not one of them. I think when you have the X Division, the World, 2 sets of tag titles, that feels like enough for 2 hours. You get another TV show, then yes. I agree with you. Bring back another title. I think honestly that's why the knockout show is coming. You have too many titles now, so you need a 1 hour knockout show to warrant the knockout titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Bill. With only 2 hours of TV a week and an extra match on BTI, I don't think you have enough room for another title.
Yeah, like every match would be a title match.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have anything else. Yeah.
Very New Japan-esque. 12 title matches.
J. Brian Alvarez. Morrissey's physique is ridiculous.
He
must live in the gym.
Like this guy's just and he's wearing jeans. He's just like, I don't care. I wear jeans.
He can get away with it because he looks like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a 1980s action star.
Yeah, actually, that's a good comparison.
just a monster.
I'll tell you, just looking at him, and I'll throw this out to the chat. Give me any company. Does this guy not look like he could take on any champion in any company and look like the guy that should win? That's what he looks like to me. And that's how Moose looks like. And that's how Moose has looked for a while. But that's what Morrissey looks like.
And not to name drop other companies, but Morrissey seriously looks like a guy that could destroy Roman Reigns right now.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, he looks bigger, tougher, and just like a meaner SOB than any guy in any other company.
And I shouldn't say that because I feel like I'm jinxing it, but I mean, he is signed for a couple of years from what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know if they've officially made that announcement, but they might have.
I mean, if he's on the roster page, that makes me feel pretty good about it. Oof. Singing soprano.
Yeah, PS Xbox Classics. We have heard early that people were having it. Last time Impact said they're looking to address it. I'm staying tuned on their socials to see if they say it's addressed. So with anything else like that, I would say keep trying. Let us know. If anything, if you're still having issues out there, anyone that's been having them, if you got on or anything. Any updates from the crowd is appreciated. Because it's one of those things where I got on like 20 minutes early. My feed's been good, so I ain't touching it.
Oh, that kick off the stairs. My God.
Good use of the 300-pound steel steps.
Hell yeah.
Actually, those are the pay-per-view steps, Bill, so they weigh more.
Oh, cool.
They only bring them out for special occasions.
Oh, that's the first I've heard that truck. That's interesting.
Pay-per-views, they get special stuff. They get special ring skirts, special lights along the ramp. Yeah,
there's not a lot of space to pull that off.
No.
That was amazing. Hey, Keith, can we get a replay of that?
PS Xbox saying the VOD will be available immediately after the show, so you should have no problem catching up. Just a heads up for anyone that missed early parts of the show. The on-demand feature, it will be immediately up.
Well, that's good. Well, at least there's that.
I can appreciate them wanting to try and push buys to the app with stuff like this, but they've had problems like this for 8 months, 10 months now.
Yeah. For a lot of the big shows, they've had this.
Yeah.
Since the Kenny. Honestly, a lot of it is since Kenny. Him bringing new viewers, which is a good thing, but it was like the demand. They weren't ready for the demand. And honestly, in that type of thing, I'm not going to act like that's what I do. But there are people that's their job to do it. So it's either on the tech people doing it, or it's on Impact for not anticipating the demand. But hopefully they watch us from time to time, and all we do is talk about there's going to be this increased demand.
That hesitation kick, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the lighting. Have you noticed the lighting is themed for the colors of the show? Like it's like that red and yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Which, as everybody knows, red and yellow are McDonald's colors. So I'm expecting Ronald McDonald to debut tonight.
He just set up with him, and now oh my God. Dude, his conditioning.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
The power of the ultimate cast. XL, W. Morrissey.
That's a 7-foot F5.
And like he took him from his chest, threw him up on his shoulders like a
sandbag. That was deadlift.
That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
That's strong.
Oh, that splash. My God.
The Morrissey splash.
Well, Rich is dead. This is it. What?
Whoa.
Maybe not.
Oh. You go after a big man's knees. Wrestling 101.
Oh my God.
He just got a size 20 in the lower back.
That was a big F you to Rich.
I'm going to be nice to your face, and then I'll go bury you behind your back.
And I'll kick you in your back.
He's going to do it again. Yeah.
Drop him once. Bring him up.
Oh.
Oh.
God, he just dieseled the shit out of him.
He did. Yeah.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's not done with him. He's not done with him, Jay.
TKO.
Which one's Jay?
Oh, he just what? What? Oh,
he gave him the finger, the bird.
Not the smartest move. I can appreciate the.
Not.
He's fat.
Oh my God! That's it. He's dead. Scrape him. Rip Swan.
I'll tell you guys, if you don't think this guy is on the track, the trajectory that I've been telling you, I may have undersold it by saying a little while down the road. It might be a lot sooner than that.
So it's going to be Callahan versus Morrissey at Slammiversary. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe not that soon. But,
maybe next week.
Maybe next week. Yeah.
Remember, Moose did not beat Rich Swann.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Rich Swann only lost to Kenny Omega. You can now make a case. W. Morrissey should be in line for a title shot. Oh, wait, sorry. Sami Callihan won by DQ last week.
Pay-per-view gear.
Very nice, very nice.
Look at Susan.
Am I just noticing that Deanna wrist stink, or is that new? Or does she normally have like gloves that cover it?
Burnt and bland. I hope everybody caught that.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
We could have the return of Sue tonight, or Susie.
So something's happening. So something's gonna like. It's gonna be like Aliens level. Okay, something's gonna pop out of Susan tonight. Did you sit down here, Oreo? Hey,
girl.
Hello, Oreo.
There's an Oreo tail. Where are you going? You want to say
right
hello?
now, see, we got some video or pictures from Caleb. He should be posting these as we speak. Let's see if he is.
I feel like Tennille needs some new ring gear.
I'm if she was going with a different gimmick or something, maybe, but I don't know. That's kind of the type of ring gear she's always had in her career, no matter where she's been.
Well, especially when
that's what she's comfortable with.
Especially when she turned heel. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, there is a variant of Jordynne Grace's micro brawler on her website that she's selling.
I saw that.
She's selling it regular or autographed or what, and she's also got a combo package that she's selling it with an 8x10 autograph, I believe, as well.
Very nice.
I just happened to see that today, and it's in this ring gear right here. So,
did Oreo just jump up on a cat tree?
She's on my tower. My tower's next to my monitor.
We saw her jump.
She sits. She jumps up and down. She's so goofy lately.
Well, see, yeah, I think T. Hughes is probably right. Got to remember that Tennille has that condition with her skin a lot of the time. So that I'm sure that, like I said, I think she's wearing what she's probably comfortable in, because who knows, like when she gets those outbreaks, that might be to cover up a lot of the skin.
Yeah, that could very well be.
All right, here we go. Good news. Street Walk in Cheetah. We just got in on the Roku app. Finally. The Impact Plus has come back to Roku.
Nice.
So that's good. So maybe that's a sign they're coming back everywhere.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you're watching it on your TV, I know the options are limited. I wish they went through the Xbox again. That'd be great. Because that's how it was back in the day when they started with the GFW.
Oh. Can I get on through my Sega Genesis?
I'm guessing
my
no.
Commodore 64? Are you saying no? Are they discriminating against my old technology systems?
Well, you know.
I'm just a 16-bit guy living in a whatever world it is now.
A billion-bit world. All right, guys.
There's Lakers. Lakers, are you on? Are you watching?
All right.
I think Tennille has to win here.
Yeah, that's... Well,
this is all the Jordan, but we know a certain host of TNI would think otherwise. He might think that we get a heel turn from Rachel Ellering.
I don't know where the hell he's getting that. He talks about it all the time, and I don't see it at all. I don't know.
Well, Rachel Ellering is distracting the ref. Oh, look at this. Caleb with the selfie.
Oh, I love the selfie. This is great. Even Rachel getting him away is almost nice. She's like, just leave.
It's crazy.
There you go. ColecoVision, Terrence. That's right.
ColecoVision.
Sega Master System, baby.
Pong.
Oh, Terrence, it's not working? Let's see. Maj, let me look at your question there. They build, they're interesting. And J-Bone can impact, build with Morris, W. Morrissey as impacted with Drew Galloway and Truck, Josh and Kurt type. Josh versus Morrissey. All right, so I guess the two questions are, can W. Morrissey be like the next Drew Galloway in impact? I say yes. And can Josh Alexander be the next Kurt Angle? And maybe could that result in the two of them meeting at some point?
Oh, anything's possible, yeah. But right now, I think Josh Alexander's goal is to really, really boost up the X division and make it a world title.
And this is a good question here by T. Hughes. Well, it's a acknowledgement. No match refereed by Brian Hebner so far. I think that means he's in Jacksonville.
Could be.
That's what I think. Because remember, they flew in Aubrey, so I have a feeling they probably did the same with Hebner here.
They could have.
Because that we haven't seen him yet. That seems to go with that. I did just hear from one of my friends here. Oh, okay. So he couldn't get in, but now he's in on the app. That's good to hear. Let's let him know. Good to hear. So that might be a sign that they're cleaning stuff up.
Yeah.
Let's see if they've tweeted anything saying that.
Neil's running the show right now. Jordan hasn't got much in.
Tennille has been much more on top of this than most matches recently. Like, she's been in control.
Oh, that's something new for her, I think. Hitting the tarantula.
It feels not often.
Yeah.
If she has used it, she hasn't used them much.
Oh, here we go. I see from her socials that Jordan's training for a powerlifting competition here in the next few months. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I think she has done that in the past, so that makes sense, but it's a training season. She's strong. That Jordan, she's strong. Justin Miller, that's a great question. I feel like they made that big ballyhoo about signing Earl Hebner AEW, and I don't think I ever saw him down there.
See, this is a real question. Earl Hebner's still alive?
Oh.
Because he's got to be in his 70s.
He's still around. He's still around.
Yeah.
J-Bone, you're muted if you're trying to talk to us.
I think he's talking to Oreo.
You might be talking to Mrs. J-Bone.
Sorry.
Oreo, he's talking to the cat.
Oreo heard me call her, so he decided to jump down.
Yeah, she's cuckoo. It's all about her. It's the Tennille match. Tennille's one of her favorites.
Having issues with the website. Sorry to say. Give it another shot. A couple people I know, it didn't work. Like as of a couple minutes ago, they went back on and it worked. Two. It's only two.
The toughness of Tennille.
Caleb reminding Tennille how to kick out. I like that. That's something I've really liked about their
He got the neck brace off, and all of a sudden he's in there. He knows what he's doing.
That's something I've really liked about there being no crowds. You can hear all that sort of stuff. That's kind of neat to me.
So I think one of our friends here with TNI, Mark, I think he's bailing. He's gonna watch it afterwards.
Poor Mark.
Show that stick-to-itiveness.
On a second rope. Ooh.
Oh, Paul's hoping for Mrs. J-Bone to hop in the chat. It's been a while since Mrs. J-Bone hopped in the chat. But she has in the past. One of the many luminaries that have visited the chat in the past.
Thanks, Lakers.
PS Box, PSS, P5 Xbox, I agree. Obviously, whatever they're doing via the IT for the app, they need to address it because it's not been
working.
up.
It hasn't been working for months. Yeah.
Well, it needs to be on its own site. They can't go through.
Yeah, if they're going through ImpactWrestling.com, that feels like that's a mistake. Without knowing, it feels like that's not the like. It's one thing to have a link and open up somewhere else, but to actually be through the site. Because remember, they have the ImpactPlus.tv site, which is gone, and it feels like that's where a lot of the issues kind of happened. That's ring awareness right there.
Yeah. Jeez.
Smash is a lot more competitive than I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a stone.
You say competitive. Who'd you think it was going to be one-sided for? Jordan?
Jordan.
Okay.
I thought that she was going to just really go nuts in this one. And if anybody was going to turn heel, I thought it would be Jordan. And just like
I think Jordan will turn heel, but does she need another loss to turn heel? That's a bad position.
That's it. She's done. Tennille's done.
How do you get out of this?
Going to sleep now.
Help her, Caleb. Help her. Pull Spencer out of the ring.
If Tennille's going to get out of this, she has to roll backwards.
No, this is it. This is it. She's done.
That's
Gone
one.
to sleep. Oh, come on.
He was looking for a good shot.
Oh!
Oh!
What are these shenanigans?
Why, Rachel? Why?
Oh,
she's
Jordan's
freaking
upset.
out. She's
Jordan's
freaking
upset.
out. This is where it all happens. She's about to give her a super kick into the barbershop window. Oh, small package! Ta-da!
Uh-oh.
This is where it all boils over.
Uh-oh.
Trent. Rachel elevates.
Those shorts of
happen.
Caleb are amazing. I need shorts like that.
Oh, she's done with her. She's done with her.
But they just got a shirt.
They did just get a shirt.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, nephew Paul asking for a Mr. and Mrs. J-Bone podcast.
No, that's probably not going to happen.
I believe in you, Jordan.
Oh, that's a heel face right there. Oh, Jordan's going back.
She's going back for this. Oh my God. Caleb's going to need that neck brace.
Oh, get the neck brace back.
Oh,
it's all about her.
She's turning demonic.
Hey, it's Styles in the chat.
Styles. Impact against all J-Bone. Yeah, right. What's up, brother?
That t-shirt may be on clearance after tonight.
Oh, here we go.
Deal?
What the fuck?
We're getting a match? Oh.
That was unexpected.
That was very professional. Don't
That was
take the
professional.
bait. That's a Thursday match.
Yeah. I will say Jake had an amazing main event match against Manser. The old
That was a
Manser.
good match.
Are you saying Manser to Impact Wrestling? Confirm, J-Bone?
I know Impact fans do want that.
I think, yeah. If they didn't change him at all, maybe.
All right, and speaking of, because I know this has come up on shows lately, with the Nick Gage and Matt Cardona storyline. It's like, no way Nick Gage could work in Impact. No way. He's too hardcore. No way. Manser's, he could do both. He can be very hardcore. He's worked MLW, where he's toned it down a little bit. Guess who showed up at Jimmy's Seafood today during the Major Wrestling Figs podcast? One Nick Gage.
Oh.
So that's like he's crossing over into that different world. So just keep that in mind. And that match is confirmed for GCW Homecoming. Nick Gage and Matt Cardona, 3rd week of July.
which we will be watching in the TNI Discord because I want to see a murder.
Well, you'll be seeing me there. I'll be there in person.
In the crowd, I'll be able to point you out. Well, that's good. So yeah, everybody in the chat, that's another reason to subscribe.
And I'll go heel, man. I'll wear my I'm Here Cardona shirt.
No, you gotta wear the TNI shirt. You gotta wear the Owl and Mike shirt. You gotta represent.
Shirt. Maybe. We'll see. It's gonna take a lot of bits.
Just want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Thanks wherever you're watching. If you're first timer, if you're digging the watch along and all the conversation, smash that like button, smash that sub button, or follow if you're on the Twitch, sub, all that stuff. If you're on TNI, same, smash that like button, smash that sub button.
It's the start of a big night. What are we? We're an hour and a half or so in. We still got the rest of this. We got the review after. It's got to be a long night. Can you handle this, J-Bone? Was your nap enough?
No, it was not. So I'm gonna go get as this gets going. I'm gonna get myself a little extra cold refreshments.
Ooh.
Still angling for that Bang sponsorship, I hope.
Now, I feel very strongly there's no chance of a title change here.
I'm not making predictions anymore, but I think you're right. I cannot see Susan as a tag team champion.
Although Susan, back to being serious, she's wearing the sneakers again. She was wearing heels the last couple times she was in action.
Well, she's got the athletic shoes on. Wow.
Yeah. Now, what do you got there, J-Bone? What do you crack it open, Bone Man? Oh, that's what I like to see. A little Milwaukee's best. Could be the first of many.
No,
when you see J-Bone rolled up in the corner and Manny Bones filling in for him, you know. J-Bone's had a good night.
No, 2's my limit.
2's your limit?
2's, yeah. Honestly, I'm good after 1.
2 beers at the same time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What are
Oreo
you doing, Oreo?
She's having a great time.
She is. She's on fire tonight. Did you see your favorite one?
Who's Oreo's favorite?
Tennille, because it's all about her.
Ah.
Say yay!
Hi, Oreo. How old is Oreo?
Oreo is going on 4 this year.
She looks pretty young. She's still got that kitten skinniness.
Yeah.
She's teeny. She never got fat, but she's getting fixed in about a month or so. So I figured once she gets fixed, she'll fill out a little. Oh, that was a hell of a kick.
And I can't remember who she's facing, but Kim does have a match at Shine's pay-per-view tomorrow.
Now, when is that? Did that already happen?
Oh, I think it's early. I want to say it's around noon. I'm not positive. If you're on the TNI Discord, it's tomorrow. Yeah,
it's a Sunday show. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not on Fight.
Because I believe El Punk Trace in the chat will be there.
I think so.
He dropped the link for it in the Discord, I believe, because there's a new indie section.
Yes.
I made that just for him.
Skull, our good friend here, Skull. He wants second-to-second commentary and reactions. I want to know everything going on.
I want to know everything that's going on with Oreo.
Oh, tough in the gut punch. That's just for you. Another Tasha Halsey.
Yeah, we've been lacking on reactions. We've been just doing more talking and watching.
Well, reaction when something big happens.
Yeah.
2 count by referee Brendan Till, who's wearing a nice striped shirt. You would think he's a referee.
He's not, but he plays one on TV.
Kiera giving a lot of lip service.
Tasha Steeles with the bone Dana. She's trying to steal my gimmick.
Aw.
Oh.
No good, Skull. Now, Skull, were you out till 5:30 partying with the boys last night into this morning, or were you responsible and said, I gotta go to bed? Unlike somebody else that's bailing on the podcast.
I did get a Twitter message from Trent really, really early this morning. So I think he might be telling the truth.
I think he's like that every night, though.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I think that's his schedule.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep much.
I have to address this. I saw they just are talking about now the Impact Superfan contest.
Superfan.
The winner will get 2 tickets to Slammiversary. Sold out Slammiversary tickets.
Well, I mean, I'd say it's Superfan is on the podcast right here, but you already have your tickets, right, Bill?
I do. So what I'm saying I think I am going to do, because I feel I have to, even though I do have a ticket already, I think I will enter this contest.
Because it would be a better package, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be the same ticket, but it would be 2 tickets. But what I'm saying is, if I enter this contest, I'll bring 2 other super fans with me.
There you go.
That would be incredible. I mean, you could bring someone that doesn't have a ticket.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. So I feel I should still enter this contest. Because that's something they should have said before the tickets went on sale. Give it away like the day of the tickets going on sale. Because you got to think, honestly, let's be real here. Except for our international people that can't go, so didn't have the opportunity. Wouldn't the super fan probably have gotten tickets to the show? A ticket to the show? Likely.
Well, they sold out so fast.
They did. Honestly, if you didn't watch or see it that night of and got up late the next day, you missed it.
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine, big fan. My buddy Dave.
Oh, that kid.
He would likely get one of the tickets because of that reason. Like, he was asleep like during the whole time from when it was announced to the tickets went on sale.
See, yeah, Fire and Flavor are just too good together. I can't see them losing here tonight.
No, and they already lost once. Like, I think they'll hold it till, like, I think we already saw probably the next set of champions in Rosemary and Havoc.
Certainly the next challengers, yeah. But,
and then the Iconics will beat them, and then we'll have an Iconics Fire and Flavor. This is just taking me through the rest of the year here.
Well, it's good that you know where you're going, Bill. It's important to have a plan. Anybody in the chat who doesn't know, Bill actually books Impact Wrestling. So if you don't want spoilers, you should probably not watch this show.
When I say that, that's just what I think based on what I see.
Sure,
but,
Bill.
Hey, a lot of times they surprise me, and I like being surprised.
You never know.
Scott
at
D'Amore
times I
actually
think I
works
know
for
how
Bill.
they book. I think I know how they book a lot of the time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that much.
and it isn't always typical.
No,
That's what's
no,
nice.
they go against the grain.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Oh, she just dropped the elbow on Kimberly.
Miscommunication.
What? Oh, huge palm.
How has there not been a wrestler named Miscommunication yet? See, Truck gets it.
Oh, I thought she was going to suplex her on top of Kimberly. Glad Kimberly rolled out of the way.
I applaud J-Boat. He's watching. He's watching very closely. I'm just having fun.
It's all about the fun. Oh, that kick. Jeez.
Well, there's kicks everywhere. We're nearly at 50. Hey, guys, put it out there. Let's all join together. Who knows? We might be coming near the end of having, like, this is how we get together for wrestling shows. We might all be at shows together again pretty soon. So take advantage of these opportunities.
Oh. Ooh.
It's not going to do it.
Out.
It's not going to do it.
Uh-oh.
Which also brings up a question here with fans returning for Slammiversary. I think everyone then makes the assumption fans are back, but that's not necessarily true because right now it's just Slammiversary. The assumption is they tape that same week. There hasn't been any announcement of like tickets for that. Yeah. I think they should do it, but if they don't, then it's back to a one-off with fans.
That was close.
I think Slammiversary is going to be a one-off. I think it's too soon to book consecutive events. Oh, look at that win from.
Does that turn?
Tasha Steelz is just on fire.
She is on fire. And she's the flavor. Goodness. She ain't the fire, J-Bone.
Dare I say, she has bypassed what Kiera Hogan is bringing to this team.
What? Oh, you settle down, J-Bone.
Why?
I'm not. I know it sounds like a knock on Kiera Hogan. I just feel like Tasha Steelz has really risen to, like Tasha Steelz could be champ.
Well, right now in every tag team, you have what you consider more the workhorse and maybe more of the talker. And Kiera is that in this team. Like sort of like within the North. Ethan was the yapper and Josh was the guy actually doing all the work. And that's kind of like what this is. But we know Kiera, not long ago, like she was ascending to a knockout champion before she got in the tag team. But she can do it if needed. But obviously, she's still very young, so has plenty of time in front of her.
Oh, yeah. She's not going anywhere.
DK. I got a feeling we're going to get back-to-back DK matches.
You think? Well, we're beyond the halfway point right now.
Oh, yeah. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th match, so.
And how many are on the card? 9?
Yeah, so we're going to get Rosemary right after this versus Diana Prazo.
So we're at the main event at Skyway.
Yeah. They just showed Skyway again. Or not Skyway. Daily's Place.
Now, Messiah. Wait a second. Now, this is interesting. The Messiah has Trent. Or Trent is the Messiah. I'm not sure here. But that's definitely Trent in that picture. Impact should have Fire and Flava traveling and defending the titles to Scout Talent. Now, they have been traveling. I have seen them with the titles. Some of them have been in tag title matches. Some of them have not. But they are doing that. So more of that, I think, is a good thing. And we know Josh is doing it with the X title. So BBD rules. Tag team champion Cody Deaner. And War Machine Rhino. I'll tell you. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. There are new bites? Oh, I think I might have some fun right now. Let's test these babies out. I don't know what they are. I'm going to start playing with them.
Oh, boy.
Wish I'd thought of that.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. I like that.
Bull crap.
We will never be friends.
Pretty good.
You know exactly why Trent made that one.
And here's one from
that's all Kyle.
Our famous interview with the Good Brothers.
It smells like beer, sweat, self-tanner, and baby oil, brother.
Oh, it almost looked like Daniel Spencer had face paint on.
Spencer.
It was just the shadows from the belts. I was like, oh my God, what happened to Daniel Spencer?
Who knows? Madman Fulton could have caught up to him.
Is
color black eyes.
I thought maybe he was joining Decay. All right. Tag titles on the line.
Who do you guys got? BBD retains or Decay?
I picked VBD.
I picked VD. I mean VBD.
DVD?
DVD? Settle down, J-Bo. Look out for Crazy Steve. He's all over the place.
Dude, his athleticism is just crazy good lately.
Yeah, ever since his turn when Decay was reformed, I've grown to like him more and more. He's really getting to show off a different side of himself.
Getting a little outside enrichment from his
We
coach.
are. We're hearing outside a lot more tonight than it feels like we have in recent weeks on TV.
Sting has something in the chat here that I wanted to point out.
Okay.
Impact just put out a video recently with Fire and Flavor wanted to go through the Forbidden Door. I haven't seen that one, but that's
I don't want to
be negative. But I've given up hope on those because both Sammy and Eddie have put out similar videos through the Impact Wrestling Twitter account, and that was months ago, and nothing's come of it.
Yeah, I remember early on. Yeah, they specifically called out down in AEW the tag champions, and one of them ain't even there anymore. Because wasn't it Evilise and Diamante?
Yeah.
Well, they weren't tag
cup
champs.
Or whatever.
They
don't have tag champs. They have a cup or something, right?
They had medals.
Medals, Jay? Are you kidding me with
medals?
medals?
Yeah, because they had that YouTube tournament, right?
Yeah, it was a YouTube tournament. Medals.
Not a great look.
Here's my wrestling medallion. Come on.
Medallions, yes.
Well, I'm sure they won those medallions, and Tony Khan did
I'll say this.
Normal.
I'll say this. They were bigger medallions than Kurt Angle's medals.
Oh, good for you.
CPT.
Straight out of Tony Khan's money bin.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, good comment here from Alex.
Look at Taurus going nuts here.
I'm new here. Thanks for being here, Alex. We do these reaction shows. We do the review shows. We do watch-alongs, co-streams of the show every Thursday. But he's wondering if Impact made a new LAX. I guarantee Tommy Dreamer will say he's from Puerto Rico and lead it.
Oh, jeez!
I think that's worthy of a. We'll give him a J gun shot.
I would have gone with the one where Tommy says, "See, I only understood about half of that."
Yeah, it's true. But with Tommy, you can go in a bunch of different ways.
Now, did you guys notice that Violent by Design has it's the same T-shirt, but one's in red lettering and one's in yellow lettering?
It's like when the old what shirt? There was a couple they did, but Bad Influence had like 4 different color T-shirts of the Bad Influence design.
Oh, nice.
But everyone should go buy a Violent by Design T-shirt. If not,
pathetic.
I want to know, has anybody in the chat, or either you or Jay, Bill, have you bought a VBD shirt? And if so, do you wear it in public?
Oh,
I have not.
Anybody in the chat, has anybody already bought this VBD shirt? Because I
have not either. Because I was debating getting one of the ones off of eBay, the signed ones. Same thing like Swingers Palace, because they're probably the two T-shirts. But there's two versions, I think. There's like a Violent by Design, I think, on Pro Wrestling Tees, and there's a Violent by Design from Impact, and they're slightly different. I got to look at them again to see what that difference is, but one of them seems much harder to wear in public than the other one.
One says "I am Violent by Design," doesn't it? Yeah,
I think one says "I am," and the other one just says "Violent by Design."
Oh, that could be.
Violent by Design is probably easier than the "I am" Violent.
A little bit, yeah. One you definitely should not wear in public, but like even this.
Although I have worn the Ace Austin, I'll bang your wife one.
That was a short run of that shirt, eh? Oh, that is one thing you don't see much of, is seeing Taurus being dominated like that.
I know P5 Xbox talking about some of the toy belts, the Jack Specific Mattel. Hey, if you're not in the Discord, hop in there. There is a merchandise section. Post your merchandise.
Yeah, if you want to share a photo of that, I'm sure people would love to see that.
There you go.
Bumping around, did you catch that? Protect the business, Josh. Jeez.
He's keeping it real here, Truck.
This isn't Romper Room, Josh.
Hey, someone just joined us. I don't know if that's the same person, but thank you for joining the Discord. I believe it is in the description below.
It should be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be a busy weekend, J-Bone. I just remembered. For our Patreon users, we will be doing the Sunday family dinner tomorrow night as well.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Sunday. Oh,
if it's Sunday, that means it's family dinner.
And sometime tomorrow. I wanted to do it today. I just couldn't. I was just so fried. The AAW review is going to come sometime tomorrow.
Ooh, you're going to be busy, Bone Man.
Yeah.
You're working yourself to the bone.
Oh, look at that. Oh, no. 1, 2. Oh. Intesticle fortitude. That's why.
Intesticle fortitude? Is it a testicular fortitude?
It's okay. He's getting older, Bill. It's all right.
What?
Nothing, Jay. How are you doing tonight, bud?
Carry on.
Oh, now it's becoming interesting. I got to see who this is. Tray of TNI Sunday family dinner
with the Jesus photo.
I'm not sure if that's is that a Trent Jesus, a Treesus?
No, that's just Jesus.
Is it just Jesus? I wasn't sure.
That's just yeah.
You get so many modified pictures. I never know these days. Oh, Taurus.
And does he go after Rhino? Trent getting repackaged, says Randy Sam. It's about time. He's kind of stale. No.
Are you saying Trent needs Jesus? Oh, Taurus takes a dive.
He is Lakers. Black Truce is signed. Yeah, they announced that he was signed.
Paul Nelson telling me about pineapple ice cream.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Well, I'll tell you this, Paul. Hawaii is on my list of places I would like to visit one day. So I don't think wrestling is going to take me to Hawaii, sadly.
Unfortunately.
They must have their own promotions.
Oh, they do. You hear about shows here and there. And obviously, Paul can speak to them more than I could. But not often. I don't think Impact's ever played there. It'd be a hell of a reason to go if Impact ever did.
Right
no.
Here we go.
And that's it.
Oh, no one gets up from the Diener DDT.
You don't get up from that.
Look at that. Diener with the win for his team. He needed that.
Kudos. I missed this earlier from our buddy Zach Bonifer, giving me a little history. Sam Panalopos, a Greek-born Canadian, created the first Hawaiian pizza at the Satellite Restaurant in Chatham, Ontario, Canada, in 1962.
So
we have our friends up north to thank for Hawaiian pizza.
You're welcome.
Wow.
On behalf of all of us.
Thanks, Truck.
I will tell the rest.
Truck said he's going to do behind the scenes on
Macklin. Is this promo 3 for Macklin? I heard someone say earlier he has 3 on YouTube.
Yes.
Jameson sponsorship.
Mr. Mayhem.
Ooh,
Mr. Mayhem.
I think I need a Mr. Mayhem shirt. Oh, they're showing the history of how she pinned the champ. Okay. Now, this should be interesting. Does Rosemary come out alone or does she come out with Havoc?
Good question.
That's going to be very telling on the future of all this.
We went over this the other night. Rosemary's last, only title reign, 2016.
That was before she got injured, right?
Before, oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Rosemary said in interviews, according to Critical Sting, that she'll come out alone. Already confirmed. I did see Rosemary making the interview circuit this week, which made me sad that we did not get an interview with Rosemary. She rarely does interviews.
We can't get them all.
We can't get them all.
I mean, we had about a dozen-week streak since, like, Christmas. I can't complain.
No, we did. J-Bone was asking 2 hard-hitting questions, I think. Scared off the talent.
All right.
Bell's boy 4-2-1 on his predictions. Everyone's got the one since there was a no contest, which will be heavily discussed in the review show. We'll see if Daniel Spencer is in the chat to defend himself. I think he will be, so we'll see. We're going to have more of an explanation. Hell, I'll say this. Daniel Spencer, I don't know if he's watching right now. If he's watching right now, we should get him to come on during that segment and explain the ending of that match.
Defend your choices, young man.
Yes. We need to know about this no contest business. Because, hey, I'm willing to learn here. I feel that the announcers even said there's no DQ, but there was a no contest. I got to know how that all came together. Big fan of the wave. The move out of my way. I'm the champ.
There's nobody here, Dion.
It's like the reverse Madison. Oh, El Punctrace, Deanna, another one. The knockouts are tough. That's why. I think when the knockouts are around doing interviews, that gets me a little bit because that's like, oh, they're so tough to get. We were lucky enough, though. You can look in our archives. We did have Kiera Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going old school, Classic, Asylum, Goldilocks.
Oh,
Jada might start
she was a really
now.
good guest. That was one of the first I heard of you guys, too.
That was one of the best. She was one of the best guests we ever had. I mean, we talked to her for almost an hour and a half. Just crazy stuff. She made the Bone Man blush.
Oh, they're going right at it.
Now let's see if Brandon Toll does a better job this time.
He calls the bell early and just calls it a no contest.
So far, you're saying we're giving the refs some grief tonight here, J-Bone.
Just a little.
And correct, Justin. Mean Gia, definitely. Knockout as well.
Not quite. She's right on the cusp. And I think
she is. But yeah. I'd say any woman working at Impact Wrestling, she's a knockout to us.
Yeah. Or you could say future knockout too.
Yeah. That signed the 3-year deal. That definitely feels like a future knockout.
That
is a very positive investment.
Oh, look at this. You got to love when stuff like this instantaneously happens. PS Xbox Class, as we said, he already posted the merch in the Discord channel. So, everyone, check it out.
Awesome. Oh. But so she's kicking her with the good knee. Okay.
Now, what's the blue shirt?
With that brace. Oof.
Truck, you got a blue shirt next to you. I'm not exactly sure whose that is.
It's not really anybody's. That's a company called Strong Style brand. And
Okay.
the barbed wire bats, that's the logo that Sammy has on a lot of his stuff.
Oh,
so I
nice.
think he owns this company, I think.
That's a good brand.
Yeah, I've got a few of their shirts and a hat.
Oh, on the ramp. There's no giving that ramp.
That ramp weighs 600 pounds.
There's no padding.
Now, Bill, is this where Slammiversary is happening at Skyway, or are they going?
No, it's at this location where the only difference you'll see
this.
They're actually mentioning Britt Baker here. They're actually mentioning the stuff between them two. Surprising.
Wow.
Who knows? We'll see. I won't get my hopes up for that. But it is the same thing I think they're going to do is there's a studio right next to it. There's more space. So they'll probably move that wall, center everything to allow a little bit more room, but it will be in this space.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
I see, Paul. Sounds like only up north shows up in Hawaii every 10 years or so.
Jeez. It's not very good odds.
But I'm not honestly, if I'm going to Hawaii, I ain't going for wrestling. I love my wrestling. And a lot of times I do build that into a lot of my trips. But like when I went to Italy, that wasn't wrestling related. But that'd be the same thing probably for Hawaii. We'll see. I'll keep my eyes peeled. If I can take advantage of a cheap trip, get to there, I will do so.
If you want to know what Oreo's doing on top of my tower right now.
Oh.
I do. I very much want to know.
She's curled up in a ball.
She's curled up in a ball.
A ball of Oreo.
She's had enough wrestling for the night. She's right here next to me.
Now she's going to have a nap.
Yes. Oh, manipulating the metacarpals.
Well, we like to say it, J-Bone. Every time we get a Deanna match, we're getting a whole lot of limb work.
Yes. Love that limb work. Old school.
That's the New Jersey in her coming through. And we'll have some opinions because I believe Alicia BKK, she'll be joining us for the review later tonight. So she'll give her own feedback on these knockout matches. Speaking of knockouts, another on my list of wanting to get on the show at some point is the head of the knockouts, Gail Kim, the legend, the one and only.
Someday.
Yes.
Someday.
Everything is someday.
Yeah.
I want you guys to get Alicia Edwards because I really like her.
Lish.
Yeah, I really
the
like her.
Mamarella herself. She'd be great too. Honestly, she'd be great too. That's the thing. I think a lot of them, especially, I really think they're doing this knockout show. So I think that's when we'll see an influx of knockouts coming on the show to get interviewed to promote that. But I think they need to get them more out there, honestly, their knockouts, because they have so much personality. Bell's boy, there you go. Alicia will keep the show in line rather than the train wreck from Thursday.
Thursday was still only 2 hours.
It was for all the people thinking that it was going to be a train wreck.
I think Trent was kind of being pushed in two different directions. He wanted it to be a train wreck, but he also knew he was going to be up all day Friday, so he wanted to end.
Didn't want it to go too long.
Yeah.
Sounds like his marriage. Well, that's it. Come on, that was a layup, man. J-Bone, come on. You got to take the layups.
We should get the nurse's thoughts on the ex-wife at some point.
I don't know if they've ever met or anything like that. I
don't know. She can lie. I won't know.
Could make for some interesting podcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, for the bell. She should give the bell to the ex-wife.
Now,
that should be
I'm hearing rumors that the bell relocated. Hold on. Now, was this on social media or is this just in our own chat?
This is in our own chat.
Hold on. I'm looking for, where was this? There we go. from an undisclosed location.
It's on somebody's desk? Is that a crucifix right behind it? Is that at a church?
No. It might be. It could be at a choir boys' church.
Choir boys' house.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Better make sure that's not a choke, ref. No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Oh, it's a bad spot for Rosemary. She gets that arm. It's over.
Oh, done.
No, no, no.
Done.
She's not tapping.
She could do the pass out.
She can't.
She could go out Cena-like.
She can't move.
She can verbally.
She could say I quit. Yeah, but she's not. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna get in the ropes. Come on.
She could.
Come on, come on, come
She's
on.
almost there.
Oh my God.
That's ring awareness.
Man, we don't see that happen very often. Usually, as soon as Deanna slaps it on,
the
it's
odds
over.
could be moving here.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone think that changes things? No one really gets. Has anyone ever gotten out of the Venus de Milo once it was hooked in?
Oh.
Nobody's like powered their way out of it, and I expected that was going to be how Havoc was win, but that wasn't the case.
Oh, she's Garvin stomping the hell out of her.
Oh no.
Oh, she cinches it in a second time, middle of the ring. Oh, wait, no, she's changing it around.
She goes spanker. Oh, sorry.
Settle down, Bone Man.
Oh.
Oh, she's taking off the brace. Oh, this is serious business right now. And now she puts on this. This is storytelling right here. Or is... Oh, are you going to no contest her toll?
Oh.
Oh, bring it back. Come on. Do it. Old school.
Whoa, spear.
Pinner. 1, 2. Oh, come on.
Oh, 2 3/4.
That was 2 9/10.
What would this say, though, if this was the sign that she doesn't need the brace anymore? Because she has looked better recently. So maybe she doesn't need it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but there's the knees not holding. Oh, pile driver. Oh, and she gave the count. Oh, baby.
Oof.
She's like, that's enough of you, Brandon Toll. The only referee that has not been on TNI, Brandon Toll.
He's got his own YouTube channel.
He does.
Does a lot of card breaks.
Brown and Matthews.
All right. Last break.
Last break. Last break for the Bone Man. Now, has anybody been here this whole time, never left, and has a count on the J-Bone breaks?
Well, that's only two. Count. That's only two since I've joined.
Only two since
I wasn't that late, maybe 20
okay.
minutes later. So
maybe three, most.
I wonder what happened to Kid Ref.
Kid Ref is doing a lot of the indies. He's still like the IWTV. He's the senior GCW official. So a lot of Northeast. We do have a lot of time. A lot of time. Now, this is the big, here's the test. I want empty arena. I want real entrances. Let's see.
No, they're both going to be in the ring already.
They could.
It's going to be nobody in the room. Maybe Tony's standing at ringside. He doesn't even have a chair.
Paul, for live shows, tickets are all over the map. It depends if you're talking for indie shows to the big promotions. A lot depends on the area and the building they're running. Like a New York show is going to be more expensive than another show. But anyway, and like if you're talking like AEW or WWE prices, they can be outrageous. Like a non-pay-per-view, like a ringside seat, you're talking like $500. For like a decent seat, for like a house show, yeah, you can get in there for $50, $60 probably, decent seat. But they're all over the place. Indie shows, a lot of times, small indie, you can get front row for like sometimes $25, $30. Like an ROH and MLW, maybe $75, $80. One wing danger, one wing danger, one wing danger. Oh, Brian Hebner obviously not on the show tonight. He's got to be there. They never said it though.
Hi,
CM Chris, good job with the predictions.
5, 2, and 1. Yeah, good job.
Since J-Bone hasn't been rubbing our face in it, I'm guessing he has not done well on his predictions.
No, all mine are right.
All of them are right? You even predicted that no contest. You're good, J-Bone. You're good.
Oh, no, I didn't even count that. Besides that, I got them.
Besides that, you're undefeated.
I'll double check, but I think I am.
Jay, which cat is this? He's gone.
That was Sabby.
Hello, Sammy. Goodbye, Sammy.
Sabby. Short for Sebastian.
Oh, Sabby. I thought you said Sammy. I thought it was a cat machine.
Oh, no.
Charles, Aubrey could have a part in there, but I think Brian Hebner will as well. We'll see.
We're on to the main event. Daly's Place.
Oh.
I said it. I'm out.
Bill is pissed already.
They have the fake wrestlers at ringside.
They're not fake. They're just lower.
They're fake, J-Bone.
They're just lower card jabronis.
they're jabronis. That's 100% right. Stupid.
There might be a Zicky Dice in the audience. Oh, we got the spotlight. Come on.
He's got a new robe. This is new.
Look at this. This looks great. Come on.
Better in Skyway.
This is, oh, jeez.
And this was filmed before Double or Nothing from the entrance, it looks like. Oh, no, maybe it is the Double or Nothing set. My bad. Because it is the side entrance.
Yeah. No, it's got the seats back there. There's just nobody in them.
And Brian Hebner is the official.
Uh-oh. He's all taped up.
That is interesting that he's all taped up.
Yeah. I wonder when that happened.
That's a first.
Boo.
I'll tell you, I'll give credit, though, because this was done with the fake wrestlers and all that crowd, that the spoiler didn't get out. Because spoilers have been known to get out with that crowd, so I'm pleasantly surprised. Don in his very casual suit tonight. Here's my question, people. Is this the AEW? Well, this is obviously the AEW staff filming this, correct?
Yeah.
Although Kevin Martin alluded to him going to Jacksonville. Could they have brought a couple Impact people to be the filming of this?
Oh, you know what? I think you might be right.
Because this does seem a little different. I like that the whole thing is black in the back. I do like that. I'll be interested. I just want no zoom-ins of the wrestlers that are at ringside.
The fake crowd, you mean?
Yeah, which that's all AEW does, is put those jabrones over.
So what you're saying is you don't want to see any of Billy Gunn's kids hanging over the railing.
No. Oh, and I'll tell you this, J-Bone. Confirmed. September, I think, 18th, the old ECW arena. I have my tickets. Bear Country versus Billy Gunn's kids. You know who I'm rooting
for. Now, who's running that?
Battle Club Pro. And also Raven scheduled to be there.
Wow. Oh!
I hope Moose murders him.
If only.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he did botch that because they're not. He's got both belts, but it's a unified title now. He was getting the work before the match.
Yeah.
So no Aubrey at all.
Brian Hebner there.
I wasn't going to say anything, Bill, but I'm with you.
Give me the gun.
They tried to get a chant of his name going during his entrance, but they got the timing all wrong. They don't know how you actually do it.
They don't know what to do.
They don't know what to
do. What to do.
Yeah.
It's so non-organic. It's horrible.
And there's Don headed to commentary. Excuse me.
If they can make that any darker on the other side of the ring, please. Put a drape over them. Put a bunch of bags over their heads. Treat them like how they should be treated.
Oof.
Nobody cheers for him like that, you guys.
Nobody. Horrible. This is AEW. This was the whole pandemic once they started doing this.
Well, it's very hot
on every one of their shows.
I think they're suffering from heat stroke.
Mm.
Or just a stroke.
That was every one of their shows, and you know it. The chance. Most people ignore it. I don't.
I've watched so much of it, I don't even hear it.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you kind of you get used to it. You ignore it. But I think these are Impact people watching this. They're like, what the hell is going on here? Make it silent or canned, because this is awful. Unless this is the tease to what they think Slammiversary is going to sound like. With the number of people, it's probably similar, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. It's going to be organic.
Ooh.
Gosh, I miss Matt Striker.
Well, you miss anybody. I'll take anybody over this one.
Oh my God.
I do enjoy a Scott D'Amore on commentary.
Yeah, no, Scott's good on commentary, and I'm a big Don fan of commentary. But Tony on play-by, when's the last time Tony was solo? Does he do like the dark YouTube shows as the main play-by-play guy? I don't know.
He works with Paul White on Elevation.
Okay, so that's about the level you're getting, which I can't imagine is overly positive by people.
They actually
watched Dark with Paul a few times. I like him as a commentator. AJ?
Yeah, they work well together. I do enjoy that. I haven't watched it in the last few weeks, but I do enjoy it. Oh, look at that!
I think Mike Tenay is done. Maybe they could convince him to come in for like a Hall of Fame induction at some point, but I don't think he's calling matches again.
No.
Plus, he's the professor. He put a lot of work into it, so I don't think he'd ever want to do like a one-off show, really, for the amount of work he puts into them. So,
yeah.
If it was beyond that, like, I think he'd really only come back for like a full time.
This is just awkward. Is he actually trying to shove his head up his ass? Is that what he's trying to do?
It's a bold play, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
In my ass.
That was priceless.
Oh.
Oof. Yikes.
You know, hold on.
Ooh, chicanery.
Yeah, now it's Terminator clap, and they were all booing him. Consistency. Not something with this crowd. Because you know, at every wrestling show, one side of the arena is for the faces, and the other side's for the heels.
Well, that was good of Moose to save.
Oh, he did save him. For a second, I thought he was going to catch him and pull him up. It was such a nice catch. I guess you get that when you're down in Daly's place. You automatically have to catch everybody. Oh, I agree with you. This is not the Shivani of 30 years ago. Well, he's letting the color guys speak a lot too, which is probably smart. Lakers is not fans. It's wrestlers and crew.
It's a lot of these guys are Cody students.
So they better not look at them the wrong way, right, J-Bone, or they're gone.
Right.
Don't say good morning, sir. You say good morning, Mr. Sir.
It's Mr. Cody.
Truck, you're saying it on the Discord. Say it to the people, man. I think you should, because I'm not in disagreement.
I don't want to be a downer. Is this bad? Because this...
It's not flowing. It's not flowing.
No.
They're not gelling right now.
Who's not?
This match.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh! Oh!
It's almost saying that got them a little bit going here.
He heard it, yeah.
It is like they heard it. But early on, it was doing nothing. Which is surprising since they were worked so well when he got entered into that match early.
This is like their third time, I think, working together. So, and the first two were fantastic. So, I don't know, give them a minute, I guess, maybe.
And I think the best comment is from Sting here. This is the Judas Choir. That's who this is.
This is outside too. When you're working in Daly's place, you've got a temperature controlled environment.
It is.
This is like what, 100 degrees outside?
You know? Oh yeah, when you're in Skyway, it's temperature controlled. Here it's not.
Right.
So I'm sure it's humid. They are doing it at night though, because if they were doing this during the day and it didn't make sense, like half of their stuff they tape, that would be bad right now.
Yeah.
At least it is at night. And that could be part of something why it took a while. Like they may have filmed this at like midnight or like 1 a.m. That's very possible. So right now we're getting an AEW commercial during this main event.
Get him. Oh.
Oh.
Moving the...
Yeah, move.
Move. Oh, there's a Kylan King. I was going to say, I don't recognize any of these kids.
Well, you know what? I do appreciate that it wasn't the usual suspects that couldn't help but try to get himself over.
Oh, my God.
He went beyond the third row.
Yeah, it's a good thing there weren't fans there for that one.
Right?
I would be squished.
Those chairs went down like dominoes. Like
they were all attached together. Dominoes, baby.
Oh, God.
There's trash in that trash can.
Look at all those recyclable bottles. What are you doing, Tony Khan? I'm going to get on
where's
Twitter
the
and I'm going to be
recycling
outraged.
That trash can had a family.
No, we're talking Bachwinkle. I like it. Oh, Jim Brunzell. Jumping Jim. One of the first best standing drop kicks in the business. Big fan of the standing drop kick, which Moose is very good at. Oh, key there. Latitude.
Yeah.
That will play a part. He just didn't say that for no reason.
Did they just try and get a "This is awesome" chant going?
Yes. You got J-Bone has it right. I guess he's learned to tune them out and ignore them. I can't help it.
Oh.
I will say this: the match has gotten better over time. It's gotten better. It started off weird. I don't know if it was a feeling out process, but it was definitely off. And I don't know, maybe the whole thing with the tape is playing a part. Maybe Moose was nursing an injury.
Yeah. And I've seen a few people in the chat say that Kenny's working hurt too right now.
I know that's all the stories out there that Kenny needs time off.
Yeah.
And Critical Sting's not wrong with this. Big Omega matches always start slow. For the Impact fans, that's very similar to like the Elgin type matches. They would start slow and then build up over time.
Yeah, well, you're not going to see an Omega match go in 10 minutes. I mean...
Yeah, and Jamie, they're you could call them live. It's a little bit like a zombie crowd, I'll call it, but technically, yes. Like they have bodily functions, but they're more like a studio audience in my mind.
With like the applause sign telling them to make noise.
Correct. Yeah, not a knock on studio audiences, but they're being told what to do. They are paid fans, shall we say.
So you're saying it's like a Friends audience?
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't slap the wrestling god. Huh? You don't say that.
Do you call him mentally weak?
You should go over there and
wow,
beat everybody up.
Oh,
jeez, countered.
Now, did they do that a lot for AEW? That aerial shot there, J-Bone?
Once in a while, yeah.
Because it wasn't just like a boom like that. It was just like almost like a hard aerial cam. Maybe a drone.
No, they've got a boom that they use.
Oh, I know they got a boom. That wasn't a boom shot. That's a boom shot.
The boom goes all over the place. That one's way in the back. Way in the back of Daly's place. They got a couple cameras back there. Oh,
there you go.
Holy crap.
Critical Sting, they should all give themselves whiplash over nitros. I expect everybody at Slammiversary to be going 110%. Like, I want people to lose voices early. I want hands hurting from clapping.
All 70 of you, Bill?
Damn right. If I'm not on the post-show review acting like I just smoked 80 cigarettes, then that's on me.
That's funny.
There's Gary in the chat. Hey, Gary. Big Impact supporter as well. Always on the socials.
Come on, Moose.
During this whole time, have they ever even done the one mute Moose fan related chant there is? Moose, Moose, Moose. Have they even done that? They don't know what that is.
Sort of.
No, they did it, Jay, but you're giving them too much credit.
Well, it was
early. No excuses, Bone Man.
It was faint, but there was a few of them. Yeah.
There were a few people.
It'll all be true Impact fans, so it'll be rocking. Well, at least it'll be fans who know how to cheer.
Oh, here's a "This is awesome."
Well, now they did it. They did it on cue.
Are you saying that there's someone back there with cue cards?
No, I'm saying there's someone back there with a gun to their head.
I hope we do get a new teaser tonight. Now, Justin, I do agree with you with a certain extent, but I don't know if it's all Impact fans.
Jeez.
I think some AEW fans and some other, let's just say, people in the wrestling news secured tickets. So I wouldn't say, I think at first thought you would think, oh, that's all going to be 100% Impact, loyal, crazy people. I don't think it is. I think it's going to probably be, it's going to be majority, but it might be maybe 60, 70% is my guess. I'm guessing there's going to be maybe 10, 15 AEWs, the best thing ever, wearing AEW gear, and then wrestling journalists.
If they're buying Impact tickets, you can wear whatever shirt you want.
Yeah, we'll take your money.
Yeah.
I always loved that.
Ooh,
one of my favorite House of Hardcore memories was they hated it. They hated TNA at the time, but it became like all TNA. It was like a TNA show that they were crapping on, but it's like, like it was when Bobby Roode came and defended the TNA title at one of his shows.
Off came the elbow pad.
Yep. Bill's boy. Stop, Bill. Be fair. Come on, man. I'm just saying, from a lot of people, like, hey, tell me if you're going to Slammiversary. I feel like a lot of the group hasn't said they're going. But then I see on social media, the people there, they're like, AEW superfan is going. Like, this is who I see confirmed.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised. And I know a handful of people I've seen in the past are going. But I have my worries.
Ooh, headbutt.
Oh!
Moose is too tall for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost awkward how big he is for it.
Yeah.
Like, he can't get him in the one-winged angel. I don't think it can happen.
I don't think it's a matter of him not being strong enough. It's just Moose is so much taller, so much larger.
It's just, yeah, it's going to look really awkward if he gets him in the one-winged angel.
There's a Moose chant. They figured it out.
Yeah, well, it sounds weird. The timing's off. They're doing it too quick.
Exactly.
They got rhythm. Oh.
Be true.
Well, it really stands out that, I'm sure they're enjoying watching it, but it's pretty obvious you're not actually Impact fans who watch the show, because you're not behaving the same way that people who actually watch the show would be in this.
That's what it is. I think that's my issue with it. That's why I didn't want them to have that.
Yeah.
That was my worry.
Well, they're booing Kenny and they're cheering Moose, so it's
they are, because they normally do boo Kenny. They're used to that.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be awkward.
Why is he trying to put his head up his ass? I don't understand.
I guess you just don't understand wrestling.
I don't.
Oh, he got him up. Not long.
Oh,
fuck me.
Oh,
turned him inside out.
Oh, just let that be the tease for Okada at Slammiversary.
Oh, thank you, Keith in the truck, for replaying that.
Which is actually Keith in the truck, I believe.
It is.
What? Oh, now I'm not liking any of this. Have you ever seen this doctor, J-Bone?
Yeah, he's always there. He's there.
He's always he comes in matches all the time like this?
Well, no, you don't get a lot of consistent injuries, but he is there at ringside every single show.
I don't want to know a doctor's name. Unless it's Dr. Ross.
Well, Doc Sampson is a legit doc. He, let's just say he jumped ship from another company.
Oh, do it!
Oh, yes.
Let us fly.
Beautiful.
Doo.
Shut up, Tony.
Oh, okay, Orlando 10.
Yeah, he used to work for WWE.
So did everybody there. Oh, wait. They're their own thing.
Oh,
there's the shenanigans.
Oh,
he pulled them.
He did.
Scott D'Amore, he should be in the main event at Slammiversary. Tomfoolery. Let's get them going. Let's get them going.
The chicanery. Who's coming down to the ring?
So does Scott have a ref shirt on?
Someone's in the tunnel. Someone's in the tunnel.
Good eyes.
It's the Young Bucks.
Yeah, and this was the expected. So here's your connection. Well, this is what we want to see for a while. So Young Bucks at Slammiversary, maybe?
Oh, that's a good shot.
Generation Me?
Generation Me returns to a...
So no matter the outcome...
Oh, my God. This is what took Mox off of TV. The double V.
That same thing?
Yes. That is how they wrote off...
Brian Hebner has no clue what's going on now.
No. You might as well just V-trigger Brian Hebner.
Moose the Martyr.
Oh, my God. This is... Damn it.
It would help. That's how you...
Oh, they picked him up. And
how could this happen, Brian Hebner? Even Shivani saying horrible. We got a Scott. This is... Well, didn't we all say it would be a bullshit ending? Oh, did Truck leave because of how that happened?
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not shocking. It's not shocking. It's kind of what we thought could happen, and it is.
Jen, me, how could you?
Well, here's the good thing now. Because obviously, based on the booking of Scott D'Amore, Moose hasn't guaranteed. Just say he's in Slammiversary right now. Because if freaking Sammy got a pass for last week in the Good Brothers, then he's obviously in it for next week. But I think now we're getting Good Brothers, Young Bucks, and something else. Who knows? Now, will Impact people just start showing up? But they couldn't have been on the card. They couldn't have been on the card. Sammy shows up.
He ICU'd himself into Daly's
Sammy
place.
and Moxley versus the Young Bucks at Slammiversary. That's why he was in match number 1. If that was a write-off for Moose, though, I'm very upset. Like how they're showing Scott D'Amore. No.
No. No.
Oh, they're redoing this.
Oh, is he?
This is Eddie Edwards.
I was going to say, is he going to Eddie Edwards him?
Well, Jamie, right now it's Sammy versus Omega, but I think they have to put Moose back into this match.
Oh.
And now he's going to fire Don. So he's just going to talk him off? That's how it's going to end?
Oh, come on.
So Sammy gets...
That really is the ending.
So Sammy gets fired by Don.
Well, it didn't happen, though. Oh, yeah, Sammy gets fired by Don. That's the ending. And then he got a tongue lashing from Scott D'Amore.
Well, I'll say this. I didn't pay extra for this show. I'll say that in favor of it. I'll say that in favor of it. Because I was thinking, I think, Jay, you watched that When Shadows Fall show with me, and how upset I was with that. But at least I can say I did not pay extra for Against All Odds. So...
Now, will it all pay off with how Slammiversary gets booked? Potentially, yes. But for this, that's why it was an Impact Plus show that was looking beyond loaded. And honestly, the undercard was very good, a lot of it. But the main event was, shall we call it, drizzling with something. It
wasn't good.
There was an awkwardness at the beginning.
Yeah.
It was decent in the middle, the 3/4 mark. And the end was... Might as well watch NWA TNA with Vince Russo.
Yeah, that was...
and that's the nicest thing I can say about the ending.
That was the worst match Omega's had since the start of this relationship, by far.
Yeah, you can tell he's banged up. You can really tell he's banged up.
Yeah, maybe it was protection. But yeah, that was...
It's hard to say, yeah. I mean, the cupping marks, he's obviously going through some sort of rehab. And the tape on Moose, I have no idea what that would be about. It didn't last.
Yeah, that feels like that was unrelated. I feels like we haven't seen what caused that yet.
Yeah, that I think was just part of the storytelling of the match.
But what was the storytelling like? Where did he get hurt before?
I don't know.
And they never mentioned it on commentary. But it was a Tony Schiavone led commentary, so I guess why deal with facts?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get too negative. I am
no. I think we knew we were going to get an ending like this. A shenanigans ending was always in the cards.
Right.
A clean finish was not happening unless we knew Moose was gone. That's the only way.
Yeah. For me, once I heard that this was the commentary team we were getting, I was like, yeah, we're getting some sort of...
But see, I don't know if that means... I know people are saying, like, do you think that means Moose is gone, that ending? See, I don't think so, because I think it's too dirty for him to be gone.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not gone. He should be around. He should be at least around till Slammiversary.
It feels like he has to be involved in Slammiversary, but unless they're saying he's now injured beyond repair, I think he has to be entered into the match on Thursday.
Brian Field.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on Twitter.
Brian Field, was that a dusty finish? Yes, Brian, that was a dusty finish. That's a charitable designation.
Well, and that's the thing. For the AEW fans and the Impact fans that wanted it, this is the most of the crossover that has happened by far. That is the one thing you could say to the ending.
Yeah, Sammy finally showed up.
Sammy down there, Moose down there. So does it feel like maybe Slammiversary is Young Bucks versus Sammy and Mox?
Well, Sammy's already in the main event.
Oh, you're right.
Mox is written off of television, so someone's going to have to get revenge on the Young Bucks. Who that's going to be, I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Because they can't let that go unfinished. You can't just not address that.
No.
We know they won't address it. Well, that's the thing. Do they address that on AEW? Probably not, because they don't. So that has to come to Impact, that storyline.
At this point, you're probably going to see, I would not be surprised if you see Young Bucks on Impact at least once or twice before Slammiversary.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. With Kenny. Because this is all around Kenny right now. So.
And J-Bone, just to check, because we're finishing up here. We will be having a review show shortly. But based on J-Bone, is there already a time set for the review show?
Yeah, it's going to be in about 10 minutes. A little over 10 minutes.
Okay. So we have a little bit of time if we want to hang out with the people as they're funneling in here before the big review. Generation Me, that's right.
I want to let you know the only difference is, instead of the Smash This podcast Twitch, it's going to be on the TNI Twitch.
Yeah,
the
so
YouTubes
YouTube,
are staying the same.
But it's just the Twitch is going to change. So anyone that wants to hop into the Twitch, you can hop in under the TNI Twitch or stay on the YouTube. Either way. But we know when you're on Twitch, you have fun with the emotes and the bits and all that fun stuff. So you can definitely do that. So if you're in the Smash one, stay there until we're done here and then hop into the TNI one.
There you go.
But once again, I know we got our highest viewers so far tonight because technically we're the only live show right after the second it ends.
Yeah.
Which you gotta love, J-Bone.
It's true.
So initial thoughts, J-Bone, I think me and Truck are saying a bunch of stuff. What are your opinions, J-Bone? Because you are on Smash This podcast. You're AEW. You do weekly review shows of AEW. So what is your thoughts? I think we are Impact biased.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, and I enjoyed it. It was nice that they at least had some people at ringside. Yeah. Was it Cody's students? Yeah. You're not going to get the full cast of characters there, and they were cheering the good guys and booing the bad guys.
Well, like I said, could have been worse. I still wouldn't have done it. I think it was a bad idea. But it was better than the usual cast of characters. If it was the gun kids and stuff, it would have been horrible.
They could have been cheering their hometown guy.
If I saw the guns, I would have stopped watching.
They could have been cheering their hometown guy too. I mean,
but nobody does down in A. They've never cheered Kenny. That's like the one consistent thing. They don't cheer.
It was weird. I thought it was weird. I would have been happy with just like nobody and do either have silence or do the Impact thing where they do the crowd reactions, because they've gotten pretty good with timing those well to what's going on.
They've gotten better. They've gotten better.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that was one of the, like I said, I think this could have been a test for a few things. This could have been a test for, that's how Slammiversary will probably sound about that many fans. So
honestly, that many fans, it's going to be a little more than that, but it's going to sound a lot better.
Because it's a tighter, it's enclosed.
In this kind of place, the sound goes straight up. So you got to stick mics around ringside, and that still doesn't do it justice at times. When the place is packed, then it's a big difference. So you can have, 10 dozen fans or whatever they're going to have in Skyway Studios, whatever room they put it in, however they set it up, and it'll sound like 1,000 people.
Yeah. It should sound good. But I guess it's just a look, and who knows? This could have been a test for maybe, because we know AEW's leaving Daly's Place, but could that be a future Impact venue?
In July, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they have one more June show, and that's it. Well, because these are all tape shows these couple weeks. They have one more.
They're Fridays? The Dynamites? They're all taped? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they taped 3 Dynamites in a row. Because they always go a couple days. They were every other, and now they're like, they tape one live, and then they do it within like a couple days there. And I think they have one more live show. I don't know. I don't think they're canning it because then they're going on the road. So actually will be one live show. I guess is all that's left at Daly's.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe Impact runs Daly's. That could have been a test. You can get a lot more people there.
It's going to be a while before they get, a full road schedule again. So,
all right. Hey, we're keeping it real here, J-Bone. It's the in-between show. Why is it taking a while? Should it take a while? Should we have not been planning this for months?
Well, they said they were. I mean, they said they were always trying to keep. Yeah.
Scott D'Amore was looking at locations with Lariato 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I think for a possible live event. So I think that the plans are there. It's just do they pull the switch?
Yeah. And that's the thing is with as bad as everything was still, within the last couple months, that's a really hard decision to make.
It is.
And when
but everyone else has kind of made it, though. That's the thing. That kind of put them in the crosshairs a little bit. All these other promotions jumped.
Yeah.
And honestly, the whole country is, in the U.S. at least. I know that's not everywhere yet, but pretty much everyone. It's kind of almost a strange world out there because it's like just forget the past 18 months happened. It seems like it's just back to normal. Now, there could be some places still different, but it's weird. It kind of feels like that.
Yeah, it's wild. All right, well, I think we should switch gears. I need to stretch for a few minutes before we start the review.
Yeah, we just went over 3 hours live, so it's going to be a brief respite. What would you say? It's less than 10 minutes, J-Bone?
Between 5 to 10 minutes, yeah. It's set for
10 minutes?
It's set for 5 minutes after the top of the hour, yeah.
Okay, all right. So look for us about 5 minutes after the top of the hour. And as J-Bone said, both YouTube channels with the Smashes podcast. We're going to simulcast the review show, and then the TNI Twitch.
Yes.
Truck, thanks for hanging out with us all this time. You can see Truck a lot on the co-streams and a lot in the Discord as well. He hosts the Tuesday. It's the Tuesday throwback NWA TNA before we do the review later that night. So definitely check that out on Tuesday. And good stuff. So, against all odds, in the books, the road to Slammiversary begins right now.
Right now.
Well, for us, it begins in about 7 minutes. So we will see you in about 7 minutes.
Good night, guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, folks.